What's going on, guys? Welcome back to United View. It's match day. Yes, we've got a match day. We've got the first pre-season game under the Erik ten Hag era at Manchester United. And it's a big one, guys. We've got the biggest rivals. You know, it's the game of the season that everyone looks forward to on the Premier League calendar. And we've got it as our first pre-season fixture. And I'm very excited about this. It's Manchester United versus Liverpool, live in Bangkok in Thailand. And quite a strong team, actually, that Erik ten Hag has named. His first Manchester United team that he has named. And we're going to be talking about all of it. But I'm joined first by DJ and Marcel. Start with you, DJ. What are you saying?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to be back in the studio. Big game, as you're saying. You know what, Owen? You know, before we went live, we were saying, you know, are we going to take this game seriously? It's serious for me. It's Liverpool. Must win for me.
Of course, we're taking it seriously. Marcel, what you said?
Fine, thank you. It's good to join you guys for this watch along today. Excited about the game, of course. The Liverpool squad doesn't even look that strong, to be honest with you, Owen. But
it's big.
Yeah, it is. It is. But our squad, our starting squad looks nice. I like that front three for sure. And just looking forward to see the rest of the players get on. I want to see Donny get on. He's not starting, so yeah.
Is that a bit of shade at Donny?
No, I'm a bit upset that he's not starting.
I'm part of the Donny fan club.
Well, no. Well, I'm trying to join your fan club now. I just want to get him. I want to see him on the pitch.
Okay, that's good.
I want to see him on the pitch.
He'll play. There's loads of games this season he'll play.
Yeah.
But we are, like I said, we're taking it seriously, definitely, because we were talking about this actually before we went live, that I suppose pre-season, it depends what you want to get out of it, isn't it? You know, obviously, the result in the biggest extent doesn't really matter to, you know, because people, if it's 2-1, you know, whatever. Yeah. But it's still Liverpool at the end of the day, isn't it? It's still Liverpool, and it's still... Look, if the result is really bad, and I think that's the general consensus, isn't it? Is that if the result is really, really bad, then that will hurt. If not, then we'll take it. But I suppose, I mean, DJ, what are you looking for from this performance, from this game?
I'm looking to see what, you know, I want to see Ten Hag's blueprint on the pitch. You know, I know we haven't got sort of the signings that we want, which are integral to that. But, you know, we touched on it a couple of shows ago. You know, Ten Hag's going to have to work with some of these players again that we've, you know, kind of lost faith in. So I'm going to see now, is his blueprint live? Is it there? I want to see the basics. It doesn't have to be polished. Of course, it's not going to be polished. I just want to see the basics. I want to see now, if we have a system of play, I want to see some differences. I want to see, you know, players like De Gea coming off their line, sweeping. I want to see him being a bit more active with his feet. So, yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's been a slight improvement from last season.
Some people saying DJ's mic's off. Don't worry, guys. We'll get it fixed. You know, there was always. I mean, it wouldn't be United View if we had technical gremlins, right? They're always in the system. Marcel, what are you looking for from this game? And I suppose pre-season in general. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Styles of play, styles of performance, the Ten Hag style.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. Philosophy is important. You know, early signs of his philosophy being implemented, and, you know, just the shape, high line, you know, underlaps, overlaps, how the fullback's going to get involved with the offensive style. What are the front three going to be doing? Are they going to be interchanging a lot? How's the midfield going to be acting? Is it 2 8s, a 6? Is it going to change a lot throughout the game? Those little things, those little details, I think as the games go on throughout the tour, you know, we'll start to see it take more prominence in terms of his philosophy. But early signs is good to see in the first game anyway.
Yeah, I think for myself personally, I would agree. I'm looking for, you know, styles of play, patterns of play. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. We're not going to see the established full Ten Hag style because it's been, 2 weeks? It's impossible to see that. But during the training session, certainly yesterday, the open training session, we were seeing encouraging things on social media. We were seeing them doing attack versus defense. We were seeing the small compact passing drills that they were doing as well. I mean, a surprising name on the team sheet, must be said, and we'll get into the teams in a second, but a surprising name on the team sheet is Rafael Varane, who didn't participate in the training at all yesterday, and actually had spoke to Flex. Well, no, this is, KG sent me like a video chat on WhatsApp, and it was him and Flex in the hotel on separate beds, and KG went, "Hey, Owen, do you remember when... Flex said that Varane wasn't going to get injured at all this season and rah. And I was like, first of all, I have no idea what you're talking about, KG. But I was like, yeah, of course. And, you know, to be fair, Flex was a little bit downbeat by it, and he was going, because he's backed him. Yeah. He's backed him a lot. But he's playing today, and it would appear that maybe him not being involved in the training yesterday was more out of, I guess, preservation of, we know your record, we know your history when it comes to injury, you're on a specific program, and you're going to be coming back from that. So, I mean, were you surprised, DJ, to see him named in that starting lineup?
I actually was definitely surprised, because obviously the report came out that he wasn't training, and then I kind of rolled my eyes and thought, oh, here we go again. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to be available maybe for the start of the season. That was me just thinking the worst. But you're right. I think when it comes to certain players, certain players will have niggling injuries that will carry on through their career, and it's about managing them. So looks like Manchester United is choosing to manage Varane in a particular type of way. And I'm happy for it. As long as we can get him, in as most games this season, I'm totally fine with that.
Marcel, were you shocked or surprised to see Varane come in?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Completely shocked. We have to manage his minutes. We know that he can't play, 2-3 games a week. He's not very, fit at the moment in terms of injuries. He's had serious injuries with his knee. So like DJ's saying, we're going to have to manage his minutes. So surprised that he's in today, though. But it's nice to see him. I think he's with Lindelof. And they had a good partnership throughout last season. At times they looked all right, so we'll see how it goes. But I think he maybe is a half for him. And then
there'll be a lot of changes certainly, weren't there, as well? Were you surprised as well? Because you commented it before we actually went live. Of course, there is no Donny in the starting 11. He's on the bench. Were you expecting to see Ten Hag's guys starting?
Yes, 100%, Owen. I mean, I would have liked to have seen him fit him in the team somewhere, but he's gone with the trusted, McFred in that midfield. Every single manager, even Carrick, has selected that trusted midfield. So we'll see what happens. But let's see how they operate in a different manner than usual.
Yeah, I mean, and as we must mention, when it comes to obviously the team selection, that is a strong starting 11 by Manchester United, but that team will play probably a half, if that, as well. I mean, the Liverpool starting 11 as well is actually surprisingly weaker than I would have thought. But I can stress, guys, they have the biggest squad that you've ever seen in your life. I think it's like a 37-man squad. But that's pre-season. That's how pre-season works, It's more about minutes under the belt. It's about fitness. Yeah. It's also obviously about, again, getting these patterns of play going and all that kind of stuff. But that's ideally what they're really looking for in that kind of situation. I mean, we're just seeing the scenes in front of us of the stadium, obviously the stadium there in Thailand. I think it's something like 60,000. And I have heard actually from Flex and the others that apparently that there's quite a big Liverpool support in Thailand as well. They're just panning to the shots of, they would pan to the shots of the United fans, of course, as I say that. But it's how important, Marcel, would you say it is on these pre-season tours? And Flex has spoken about this when it comes to, maybe some negativity surrounding United and all that kind of stuff. But how important is it for fans across the world to get that chance to watch Man United play live?
So important. I mean, the club is so global, to be honest with you, Owen. It's such a huge club, and when it's privileged, we're privileged to be in the country, to be able to go to the ground and watch the team, because at the end of the day, the club is huge. People from across the globe, and we've spoken to people, with the 100K subscriber party, with the interaction from the community. People are from all over the country, from all over the world. We saw yesterday Oslo, Barbados, different parts of Africa. It's really, really amazing to see that, they're going out. And we're seeing all the new shirts before I've seen anybody in the UK wear them. I'm seeing a lot of the new shirts, from fans from Thailand. So it's really interesting.
What prediction did you say this morning?
2-2.
2-2. Has your opinion changed on that at all since? Because that's
question.
what we said this morning. We said that we would give a prediction before everything gets announced. But now you've seen the team. Have you changed? Have you wavered in that at all? I don't know. We've got the stronger side to begin with, so I'm expecting goals from us. And then the time might change once they've come on their full starting lineup. So I would like to think it would be a draw still. I don't know the score exactly, though. Yeah, I mean, you know me. I don't like to do predictions at the best of times.
Treat yourself.
I do. I don't like to do predictions at the best of times anyway, because the opposite happens. That's why. And also, I mean, I don't know if you saw earlier on in the preview on the channel. Be sure to check it out. It's excellent. Of good. Flex and KG inside the stadium. Flex was going to do. He was going to touch it. He was going to touch the goalpost again. And we know what happened last time that happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brighton win 4-0. So he was going to, and KG had
Saved
to
it.
literally spear him. He had to run and rugby tackle him to the ground, and that's that. And it worked. Well, hopefully it worked. So hopefully no jinxing today, certainly, because otherwise.
Finished.
Yeah, exactly. But it's true. It's true. People don't know the power that Flex possesses.
Yeah.
But if I had to go for a prediction, it's just difficult, isn't it?
Do we score? Do we score? Is the question. Do you think we score at least?
I think we score a goal. Yeah, I would say we
Positive.
score
That's
a
a
goal.
positive to take from it then at
I
least.
think we'll win 3-2. Definitely 3-2. Definitely 3-2 because we have the strongest squad and we'll probably get the goals early on. And then when their better players come on, they might pull something back. But 3-2 United, confident. It's pre-season, yeah, but I want to win it.
What
Still United versus Liverpool.
What do you guys think the intensity of the game is going to be like?
I think Ten Hag's going to demand.
Because of course we know the conditions, very humid out there, and I would assume, I'm not sure, I would assume that there was going to be some kind of drinks break or intervals throughout the game. Usually there would be, but it's true. I mean, did you see the video of the Spurs players?
No.
You've not seen that?
No.
Have you seen that, the video of the Spurs players? Oh, so they're doing their pre-season training or whatever. They're doing fitness training. They were collapsing.
Wow.
Literally, they were collapsing. They were just running, just constant running. That was it, over and over and over again, and to the point where they were literally like just collapsing to the ground, and they were told, "Get up, run again."
Conte.
That's yeah. But that's what you need. So, but again, I don't know if in these conditions, if that's actually going to be the case. But I would think, as you mentioned, there would surely be some kind of drinks breaks, and also again, that's what it's about. Yeah. It's about getting the fitness. It's about building up minutes, especially for people like Varane, right?
Yeah.
Someone needs to be managed, but it's also a good way for him to recover from injury, certainly. I'll read through the United starting lineup as well, because we haven't discussed that here. So the actual, let me just get up in front of me here. It's De Gea in goal, your favourite.
Yes.
He actually had the nerve to ask that question when he came in as well. He said, is De Gea in goal?
God, it was pre-season. You never know. Someone else could be in goal. He in.
You said like
preferably.
I thought you taking the piss. When
No,
he came
no,
in, literally
no, no.
came in when I was De Gea in goal. I was like, come on, Marcel.
No. You never know. I've seen the training. You never know. He could be.
Well, this is what we were talking about the other day as well, wasn't it? When it came to with De Gea in terms of his footwork or whatever. And even you said, well, to be honest, if De Gea does show good footwork, I still don't. It doesn't change my mind.
For pre-season, yeah, you're right. You are right, Owen. I'll give you that. But let's see. I think the squad will get rotated by half time, so we will see Heaton anyway, and we'll be able to.
And that's when you really come alive, isn't it?
No. I'm coming alive from the minute go, but I would like to see the difference in terms of style, what they're doing, communication with the back four, all of those little things, all those DLs.
A couple of super chats from Mahat saying, DJ, your mic is not working, bruh.
I think
and
we're sorting it out.
RM1999 says, we can't hear DJ, lads. We are working on it. We are working on it. We see your comments and we are fixing it. Again, it would not be a United View stream or match day without technical gremlins in the works.
Exactly.
But we will get there in the end. But yes, the starting lineup, David De Gea in goal. We've got, this is the most annoying thing when you read it off Twitter, is they do it in numerical order, not positional order. And you have to go through and sort of do, it's like Alan from The Hangover. All these numbers are playing around over my head like this. So we've got De Gea, we've got Dalot as right back, we've got a centre-back partnership of Lindelof and Varane. Left back, we've got Luke Shaw. McFred is back.
He's back.
They're back. They stick together.
Live and direct.
Eric Ten Hag sticks with McFred. So McTominay and Fred. We've got Jadon Sancho. We're assuming's on the right. We've got Marcus Rashford on the left and Anthony Martial through the middle.
Well, that's quite telling as well, actually. Don't you think? Like Sancho on the right. Last season predominantly on the left. We thought that was going to be his best position. But if Rashford can revive this season, then Sancho will be going back on the right. What we initially bought him for. So, do you know what I mean? I think we'll see the best of him on the right.
Are you feeling Sancho on the right?
It's a good point, DJ Mix, and I agree with him. I just feel like Sancho maybe is a better footballer on the left. But then that partnership, and Ten Hag talks about balance and understanding, chemistry between the team. That understanding that Luke Shaw and Rashford has, is very unique, and I think Rashford plays best with Luke Shaw.
Is it gonna be Luke Shaw though?
I don't think in the long term it will be, but in terms of this game in particular, I think Luke Shaw, Rashford, that connection's good. So we'll hope to see some good plays between them.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some people, on social media complaining, "Oh, no new signing." Well, we've only got one new signing. Marcel isn't
He's
playing.
on the bench.
That is that's the only signing not playing. But again, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that lineup, because as an opening volley goes in terms of a pre-season team, again, usually you do see the youngsters mixed in. You kind of see what you would really see, say, with the Liverpool lineup, which is Alisson and a couple of these players. I'm showing my ignorance. I've never heard of.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Abaya, Phillips, Gomez, Chambers, Henderson, Morton, Carvalho, Elliott, Diaz, and Firmino. So they've got a strong front three. Certainly the defence will be tested there. But sometimes you do expect to see in some of these tour matches, don't you, an occasional youngster. And we will see that, certainly, come into the United side in the second half. But certainly a strong side. And it would appear, Marcel, 4-2-3-1 still.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say Bruno captain.
4-2-3-1.
No, you're right. 4-2-3-1. I think it needs to. Like I said, I would like to see the 2 8s, but it's still very flexible formation. I think Ten Hag will want them to be multi-positional, and there'll be a lot of rotation in their fluid system. So we'll see how it goes. I think under Ten Hag, it's going to be a thing where that's the starting shape. Throughout the game, pitches, the result, the situations change.
Bruno captain, though.
Yes.
Happy with that?
Oh, super happy. Very happy. Very happy, Owen. This is good news. I'd like to see Bruno take the captaincy on going forward, but obviously Maguire, I think, looks like it's going to be our captain for the season. But let's just see how Bruno gets on.
Don't be so sure just yet. Don't be so sure just yet. I think there's still more to that. There's still more story to that plot line. I do think that the Maguire thing, yes, Ten Hag came out and said, yes, he's the established captain. But I think, you have to read between the lines sometimes with managers. He's not going to come out and say, no, I'm going to drop Maguire and choose a new captain. And I don't think he would do that straight away. It's a process. Go through the processes and you'll see. By the end of the season, I don't think it'll be Maguire as the captain. That's just my opinion anyway.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there was a huge amount of hysteria
uproar, wasn't there?
Uproar.
Yeah.
And again, we spoke about it this morning, didn't we, the captaincy thing. And I do think you have to look at it in context. The context being that what Ten Hag said, where he said, well, he's the established captain. And it's funny, because when you talk on the subject of Maguire being captain, and I'm not trying to almost defend Ten Hag's decision, but more of a case of when you just go, well, he gave the answer, and I feel like it's a pretty rational answer, where he said, I've been in the job 2 weeks. I don't really know the players that well. I don't know them well enough to make an informed decision of, I'm going to take the captaincy off Maguire and give it to this person.
Exactly.
Because we said before, how many standout candidates are there anyway?
Yeah, it's true.
Especially if he doesn't know them.
Yeah, it's true.
So that makes even less sense. So he said he's the established captain.
Yep.
Right choice of words.
Doesn't mean it won't change in the future.
Exactly.
Absolutely could change in the future. But he's the established captain for now.
The success thing, I think he was just being a bit nice.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
That was filler. That was just to make it seem a bit nice. Do you know what I mean?
The success thing. Players are coming out onto the pitch right now. Bruno Fernandes leading the side out. That was that football. Did you see that in the press conference yesterday?
No.
It's a special football. I think that's the same one with pictures of the players on.
Okay, it was just made specifically for this.
For that game, yeah.
That looks a bit awkward. I'll be honest, guys. That ball.
That's good. Just shit all over it, mate. It's fine.
Boys, new kit in action. What we thinking?
Oh, the Liverpool one. It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's horrible. Do you know what I was saying? It's like you're meant to watch it through those sort of old 3D glasses. The red ones.
The red and blue.
Yeah. Yeah, and you go, oh right, it looks normal now.
Yeah.
Because it's not. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not. I'm not a fan. What do you make of the new United kit?
Beautiful.
Thumbs down from me. You think it's beautiful?
Yeah.
Thumbs down from me. They look like they're going to a carnival. It's got all that, the shapes on the collar and that. Not really feeling it.
I really like it, and I liked the way that the badge is designed. I really like. So I think it was 2 seasons ago where we had the black emblem badge.
Yep.
It's got a similar kind of feature there with it, and then the colour's alright. I'll get over it throughout the season, so I'm definitely gonna.
Last season one was one of the best ones for me.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked last season ones. I think with the white and the red, it just complemented each other really well. This one seems like literally from like midsection quite plain, and then the collar's just too thick. It's just.
Why?
Yeah,
It is very. I mean, I'm not against the collar. I'm not against it, but it does feel a little bit like. Did you have those things at school? Those ones? It feels like that kind of collar, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like
that's
like
what.
PE polo.
Polo, that's it. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's it. They look like they're playing
That's
polo
what it feels
shirts.
like. It's like a PE polo.
That was me like year 4 playing football on the playground. Yeah, polo
We
shirt.
had
Yeah,
in our secondary, we had multiple PE kits.
multiple PE
Yeah,
kits.
we had one which was for stuff in like a sports hall, and then we had a specific rugby kit.
Literally, ours was blue and white. If we played football, if we were playing away, it'd be white kit. If we're playing at home, it'd be blue. That's it.
No, we had we had a polo for stuff indoors,
Yeah.
and then we had a like a rugby kit that you could turn inside out.
Private school?
No, no chance, no chance. But yeah, I always thought that was weird. But to be fair, the outdoor kit you'd never wear inside. It was way too hot.
Yeah.
I ain't playing badminton and that kind of stuff.
Badminton. I
You know
remember
what I
playing lacrosse. Anyone play lacrosse?
No, we
Nah.
never played that.
They
Never.
made us play lacrosse. I didn't know what it was. We had this like racket thing. You'd catch it in the air and throw it back. Yeah, just not for me. It's not my portion
We
at all.
didn't do
Not
lacrosse.
my
We did
portion.
ultimate frisbee. Did you ever do that?
Yep, played ultimate frisbee, played rounders.
Nah,
played-
not ultimate frisbee. Rounders and football and rugby. That's about it.
Rugby.
Was that it?
They didn't do
Yeah.
rugby at my school.
No,
No.
they didn't do rugby.
No rugby
Oh.
at all. No rugby at all. Obviously, we did the normal athletics, football,
Cricket as well.
basketball.
Cricket as well.
Netball was quite popular as well.
Yeah, netball, cricket.
Yeah, played cricket also. Yeah.
Yeah, we did a bit of. We had cricket, long jump, athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
athletics
I
and
did.
that
I was
stuff.
100-meter sprinter. That was my thing.
200 for me, I think.
200.
I was
Yeah.
always injured.
Coach,
I used to know. Honestly,
the knee.
Bleep
the knee.
test. I tell you what, that recurring back injury is a massive problem
Yeah.
for me. It was honestly, every time you get your back injured quite a lot. Well, you know, heavy lifting.
Bleep test, man.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
No chance.
I used to love it at school.
Are you telling me you guys don't like this kit?
Game's just about to kick off anyway. We're waiting for the referee to blow the whistle.
got a button.
It'll take some getting used to.
It's got a button on it. What's going on?
There have been kits with buttons, haven't there? There have been multiple kits. I mean,
Last
again,
season wasn't.
No, I found the last season ones really plain, to be honest.
I just don't get the collar. I think if we didn't have the collar, then maybe. But I don't get the collar. I don't get it.
Veranda, looking majestic. Yeah, that Liverpool kit is horrible.
Yeah.
Like the closer you get to it, is wow.
It looks like pajamas to
It's
me.
an eyesore, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
pajamas.
It hurts your eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like, if they do enough close-ups in this game, I'm gonna have a migraine. Oh. Alisson in goal for Liverpool. What do you reckon with Alisson? Best keeper in the world?
Nah, it's debatable.
Ben-
Debatable.
w-
Debatable.
One of the
It's
one of the
debatable.
two of the benchmarks in terms of goalkeeping anyway.
Oh,
Who's the other
no.
one?
Yeah,
You set him off now. You set him off now. You set
Well,
Marcel off now.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, was this Edison or whatever his name is for Man City?
Well, Edison and Alisson, they're the two best for you?
They're the benchmark, I would say. They've really put their level up high. I mean, Thibaut's performance in the Champions League was outstanding.
Yeah, and he's not a ball at the feet kind of guy, is he?
He's yes, you're right, but he's more traditional, I would say. But he's still got he's improved his game from when he was at Chelsea for sure in terms of playing out from the back and those kind of things. But I would say these two are the benchmark, Man City's. And
Well, I remember seeing some City fans on Twitter the other day were bemoaning that Edison's shot stopping isn't that good.
yeah.
And
No,
I was
agree.
thinking, well, we've got the same thing going on at our club,
Yeah.
but with his feet.
Yeah.
I know one of them.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not particularly great shot stopper, but the modern game requires the footwork, I think, more so than elite, great, world-class shot stopping.
Would you guys say we're much fitter this year round than we was last year? In
We'll
terms of
find out.
preseason? Yeah. Because the training videos been very telling. I've seen Ten Hag screaming at the players, and I think as United fans, we're just so thirsty just for a little bit of something different, something that looks like proper coaching. So yeah, I hope that the boys are a little bit more fit, a little bit more stronger this year, because they're going to have to do a lot more running under Ten Hag anyway. So
Players taking the knee and then we'll kick off. It feels like they've been waiting an age to kick off as
Yeah.
well. But just taking the knee and then we'll be off and pre-season will be underway. Right, we're off.
here we go.
Pre-season is underway. Liverpool have the kick-off and immediately go long. Long ball football, Marcel. Terrible. So straight away it's going to be like, oh, Ten Hag, is it any different? Is there any difference?
Nah, we've got to wait. I mean, 20, 30 minutes in, we'll see, and hopefully we can get possession.
Are we hoping to see any kind of pressing?
Yeah, that's a good
First
point.
couple of minutes, balls went straight out for a throw. And that's the press, the Ten Hag
The
press.
press, the
DJ.
Ten Hag pressed. I mean, under Ralph, we pressed a lot.
Well, 20 minutes. It was
20
famous.
minutes.
It's majestic.
Yeah.
People still talk about it.
We
to
still
this
talk
day.
about it because
The famous 20. Well, it was about 18 minutes, wasn't it?
do you know what? Because it actually worked for 20 minutes or 18 minutes, however long it was. It actually did work.
Rashford chasing after the ball here. Rashford, Marcel, and Sancho as a front three.
Yeah.
Also bad pass by. See, one of the best with the ball. Marcel. But you could say it still went to the player, right?
It did, yeah.
That pitch looks a bit rough.
But yeah, I
doesn't
was
it?
just gonna say that. It looks like it's cutting up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's difficult to. United are pressing a little bit, actually, it must be said. Liverpool trying to play it from
We're
the
pressing.
back.
There's the
No,
press.
oh, nearly win it back there.
Look, Lindelof. Look how high Lindelof is. All the way onto the left back position now. Coming back into central areas.
To be fair, Liverpool just played that so nicely for us.
Yeah.
Did well.
It's Harvey Elliott down United's left-hand side. That's a foul.
Fred very
I mean, that is the
persistent.
concern, isn't it? Is that whilst we're going to see this, we're going to see, we're certainly seeing already an attempt at a press.
Yeah.
Liverpool are more than used to it.
Yeah.
It must be
Yeah.
said. So they still have the ability to play through us completely.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Well, it's a welcome sight for us fans, isn't it? It's a welcome sight to see us actually aggressively pressing. And it worked for a little bit there, but as you said, Liverpool were well accustomed to it. So
I think there's a bit of organisation there. Obviously, Lindelof coming up high into the wide left back's position. I think they've been drilled in terms of what needs to be done in the moment.
Zayn Miassi with a super chat says, we're getting Tielemans for half the price of Yo, and he's just as good. He's the Belgian Zidane. Jesus already got 2 goals. I saw Jesus' 2 goals, and I also saw that Arsenal blurred out the score because they were losing at the time when they did it. How embarrassing.
where's Zayn been?
He's been cut off by his mum. That's obviously why. The credit card ran out.
Yeah, the credit card must have run out.
He's handling Barca's finances. That's what's going on.
Oh,
at the moment.
man.
You know what I mean? It goes into, as if he called him Frankie de Yo-Yo.
The disrespect.
The disrespect. What is Zayn Miassi? Liverpool have the ball, though, down United's left-hand side once again. Shaw's taken on. Ball into the box. Oh, just gets away with his feet. I tell you what, Shaw got skinned.
Yeah. He looks
That
like
was way too easy.
Yeah.
United
looked
on the
like he was
counter-attack,
puffing
though. Here comes Martial. Not a lot of support up with him, it looks like. Sancho. Rashford's free. Oh. He had his hand up as well. He wanted it.
I just think we just need to settle in.
McTominay.
Yeah.
McTominay.
Gets away with it in the end, just about. That was a shocking touch.
Well, we can kind of guess that this isn't going to be the exact starting 11 once we get our targets.
Varane as well then. Tries to do a forward pass, goes straight to Liverpool player, has to go all the way back to De Gea. Ball at his feet, Marcel.
Well, at his feet, look, he's outside the box. He's outside the box.
How'd you rate that pass?
It was all right. 2 yards. 2-yard pass.
Exactly. It is going to be interesting because some of these players, look, they're just not going to be ball over the top by Varane. Saving for, is that Dallo?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Goes out for a throw-in. There are going to be some people that just aren't comfortable by playing that possession football.
Yeah.
And some people that aren't good enough to do it.
Yeah, definitely. As we saw just then, McTominay, first touch, it goes away from him, nearly loses the ball. So it's those things that we need to tighten up. Those are the things that we saw last season that, a lot of United fans couldn't stand. Here, sure, as you can see,
To be fair, he got absolutely skinned.
he got skin
roasted,
there.
yeah.
De Gea does well, but I would argue that, attempt by a back heel by Martial. Yeah, when you do that as a keeper, like you come out with your feet to block a cross, you are asking for trouble a little bit because you're just kicking the ball back into the box. Sancho, though,
Oh, Sancho.
shifts it to his left foot, tries
Should have
to cut
shot.
it back
I
to Fred.
think he should have shot there. He had the opportunity there. Lovely feet from
Well, he should
Sancho
have
there.
See, look
Good
how high
tackle, that's
Varane
our ball.
is.
That's ours. That's the Yep.
Look
United
how high
United
we are
ball.
already for that press.
Yeah.
Varane's so high up the pitch.
Yeah. And this is what I wanted to see. Just the basics. I don't have to see it all just yet. Just the basics.
Can we sustain that though? That's the
And
question.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
for
good
90
point.
minutes, can we do that?
Yeah, exactly.
But that almost looks like a tactical plan there. How Varane's so high up in that right back position, trying to get bodies, squeeze the space in their pitch, in their half of the pitch. Yeah,
What was that? What was that?
Just think, it's a throw-in. It was a chest pass. We're talking about PE. We're playing netball. I know they can say about McTominay not being the best technical player. He was controlling the ball.
Oh, look
And
again.
he's missed the game.
with his
He's missed the ball
collarbone.
again.
He's missed it again. I think he may be a little nervous or something. I don't know. Oh, nice
Look
touch.
at, bless you, Marcel. Look at that. He's a little bit nervous.
He's a little bit
Professional
nervous.
footballer, man.
Professional
I don't
footballer.
know,
He
man.
plays in front of what? 60,000 a week.
Here we go. Liverpool on the counter-attack again.
Ten
Diaz.
arms right on the touchline as well.
I tell you, Diaz one-on-one with Lindelof. Cuts it back. Oof. There's going to be an element of sloppiness for both teams as well, rustiness certainly. Ball's going to try to
stop
be
that ball
whipped
coming in, sure.
Headed away by Lindelof. Lindelof for Varane as well as a centre-back partnership.
Yeah.
You having that?
I'll have that. I'll have it.
Good pass by Rashford to Bruno. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes, not 18.
Oh,
Good
lovely.
feet.
Lovely. Is that Fred?
Fred.
Oh, Fred.
He's
Come
falling
on.
over as well.
Come on, Fred. You had one job, man.
Got a nosebleed, didn't he? He was so far up the pitch
good.
and he panicked.
The atmosphere, the
yes,
altitude
he's
was
still got
different up there.
Exactly. But that's what you need in those situations when you've got a player that's a bit more maybe technically proficient.
Exactly.
Slides
If
in
that's a
Sancho
De Jong,
easily.
if that's a Donny, if that's a Ericsson, that's...
Just like to say, good ball carry from Bruno though
too
to
much
create that
there,
opportunity
Lindelof.
though.
Lindelof just tried a crossfield pass. I mean, Shaw
Overhit.
couldn't even be asked to do the thumbs up back to me. He sort of went, no, you can't.
We've got to see a big season from Shaw. I
Well,
definitely think we've got to see something.
I was just going to say, so a couple of times already we've seen Shaw one-on-one against the Liverpool player.
Yeah.
And the second time then, you definitely noticed, like, Rashford still has to track back.
Yeah.
And he don't do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's Ten Hag going to be saying to him about that?
Yeah, I mean...
Shaw's time's limited, guys, I think, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's been at the club a long time.
Yeah.
He's had patchy performances. He's done some good stuff, but overall,
Ooh, Liverpool with counter-attack.
Yeah, that was a...
Ball into the box. And
That was a weird one, though.
Every time this happens as well, Marcel's going to be given the side eye. So the ball came into the box and basically little deflection. De Gea puts his arm out, but he kind of sweeps it again back into the box, back into the danger zone. Kind of get away with one there.
Yeah.
Against United.
That's a beautiful pass.
Pass straight for United's
through
midfield
the
there.
Midfield, yeah.
Henderson. And again, remember, this isn't a super strong Liverpool side, and it's arguably one of our stronger
Yeah.
sides. I want to see something from Marcel, it must be said.
Yeah.
Because nice pass by Liverpool. They have got some players that can bop it around, haven't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're looking at a team, that's been developed over the last 5 years. To be fair, their style of play has been developed for 5 years plus. So, we're seeing a more polished side. And, and this is, I hate to use them as the benchmark, but we will see this eventually with our squad.
Yeah. Well, and also it goes through the whole squad, I suppose, to give them the United players the benefit of the doubt. Whilst it is a second string at points Liverpool side, as you mentioned, it's a side that every single player knows the Klopp style of play, the Klopp philosophy. Whereas this United side, it's in some cases 1 week of Ten Hag training, 2 weeks of Ten Hag training.
I've seen Bruno done that
I
a bunch of times.
I was just about to say,
He's
he
done
does
that
how many times? This time it
He's
came
done that
off.
a lot of times.
Once a game, at least once a game. The issue is that last season he did that. He'd do it backwards to goal and he'd play another player in. Is Lindelof.
Fantastic pass by Bruno.
It was a good part when it works, but we've said that he's got a 50-50 success rate on that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
The hair ball at his feet.
Look, see, guys. See, this is the issue. I'm trying to tell you guys, but it's all right.
Well,
This is the issue.
I feel like you've put a lot of pressure on now because every time he gets the ball at his feet, we'll be watching. And to use your excuse, maybe he's a bit nervous.
50% pass rate so far. One little short pass.
So that's a good pass by Alisson, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Although earlier on, dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
You can just see where we're just lacking that technical. Back pass gone wrong for Liverpool. But they clean it up as usual.
Even when it goes wrong, though,
See,
for them at
look
the back, Joe Gomez has just run right through.
Look how high Varane is, look.
Yeah, Varane is high.
He's very high.
Come on, Sancho. Should be cutting it out.
Once again, here's Diaz, though. He's one-on-one again with the defender. This time it's Dallo. Shot, good save.
Good save.
David De Gea.
Really good save.
Don't know if that needed that type of save.
It was comfortable.
It was-
Look, comfortable. You could have.
He should save it, but he did save it.
Yeah.
He did.
But again, that's twice Diaz down United's right-hand side, one-on-one with the player immediately. This time it was Dallo. Before it was Lindelof. It's a comfortable save.
Yeah.
Look at that reaction from the fans behind the goal as well. There's a shot from Gomez. Oof. Comfortable, wide.
Haven't seen him.
Liverpool
feature
having
lot.
a bit more of the ball.
But they will, most likely, won't they? Again, what Ten Hag, I would assume, would be thinking is, ideally, when we get the ball, we're keeping it. But at the moment, Liverpool are really good at keeping the ball, so we've just got to keep pressing. And I'm sure probably that's what Klopp would be saying. Klopp would be saying, look, keep the ball. They're going to try and press us, and they'll tire.
And early signs for us, anyway, is that we're not particularly great at keeping the ball yet. Because, like you said, this is a combination of Oli players, Mourinho players. It's not all Ten Hag players. So early signs is that we're not particularly great at it. We've looked better from the counter attack, to be honest with you.
But we've learned to type, though, don't we?
Yeah,
That's why.
exactly.
We've done that so many times, and especially when you're playing 4-2-3-1, it's ingrained in this group of players. 4-2-3-1. Win the ball back. Go long.
Yeah.
Give it to Sancho. Give it to Rashford. Ball over the top.
Yeah.
Are you guys frustrated that we haven't seen any of any signings, I'd say, be starting this? Because ideally you want your signings in the preseason games. It's not even, but I'm saying we haven't got any signings to start.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully the next game Eriksen might be involved. You never know. That was nice by Sancho.
Yeah,
he swapped sides again. If Sancho's on the left now and Rashford's on the right. Well, Rashford's actually in the middle a little bit. Here's Martial. McTominay gives it to Bruno.
Go overlap.
Ball into the box.
Oof.
Finish. Shoot, Rashford.
Let's go. Well done, boys.
We're winning the league.
Oh, the Sancho.
We're
winning the league.
We're winning the league. Game over.
Yes.
1-0 to United. Let's
Liverpool
go.
who? Done.
Really good.
Nice
really
bit
good.
of play. Lovely bit of play there.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of fortunate breaks.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Hey, we'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
it.
This counts towards the league, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. 1-0. End the game there. 3 points.
Look, Klopp's laughing.
Yeah, because it's comical defending, really. McTominay passes it to Bruno. Bit of an overlap.
Nice overlap.
Doesn't
there,
give it. Ball into the box. Goes over the defender's head. It's a shocking clearance. I'm not sure who that is from the Liverpool
Beautiful
defender.
finish, though.
Beautiful.
Goes back to
Sharp.
Sancho.
Always a little
Good
deflection.
finish.
Bit of
Little bit
deflection.
of a nick off the post as well. Excellent.
Yeah. Furthest point away from the goalkeeper, the post.
Excellent. Great finish by Sancho.
He
Again,
looked bright as well.
really, you would say, though, really poor defending.
Very poor defending.
Really, if that was a United player,
I was just going to say
I'd
that.
be furious.
But good feet from him in terms of the build-up, combinations between him and Luke Shaw.
Forcing a little bit there, Bruno. That's the
He
problem.
could have passed it back into midfield.
See,
kept
this is
position.
where Ten Hag would be like, okay, somehow we're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
Keep the ball.
Yeah.
Keep the ball. Make them press.
Look at this press.
Bit of a press from United there. But again, this is the thing. Liverpool are so used to it. They're so used to it, and they'll just bop it past you.
I think
it's 1-0 Manchester United, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Turn up for the books.
They come again.
Through ball by Harvey Elliott. That's a short pass.
Hey, look, there's the feet. He's only looking for the feet, yeah?
Yes, David. Nice little switch by Dallo to Luke Shaw. So now it's Rashford back on the left. Sancho's. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. They keep this watching
really
switch
good.
sides a
Very good
lot,
pass.
aren't they?
Really good football right now.
There you go. Sancho's back on the right.
Ten Hag looking like Professor X.
Yeah, you see him. Yes.
Professor X.
Professor X.
Do you know what I was going to say? Professor X can't walk, but he can at points. So you're right.
Yeah, Professor
You're right.
X.
Look, right now Liverpool extremely high press. A line of players just trying to get the ball off Lindelof and Varane.
Take it. Slow the game down. Well, you've got to manage yourself in that kind of humidity as well.
Exactly. Just take this thing out of it. You don't want... Just control the pace. You want to control games more. And that's what Ten Hag wants. And we're seeing that at the moment.
It's that sixth position. No one's been able to pick up the ball off them. McTominay's finding it really difficult in them central
That's
areas.
why Mr. De Jong is an important... I know why he's important.
Yeah.
You can clearly see it. Still a slight deficiency there with McTominay. Just not good enough, boys.
A lot in the chat are saying that KG's words of encouragement have worked.
Yes.
Which is factually accurate
Yes.
as
That's
well.
true. Yep,
he was
that is
saying,
true.
I think he said to Rashford, 16 goals, 22 assists.
Yeah.
I mean, where are the numbers?
No, that's a perfect. That's a
what a
beautiful pass.
Speaking of Rashford, how's your touch?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nearly goes past him. I'll tell you what I was going to say. If that was on cue, amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think he said the same to Sancho, didn't he?
Something similar. Yeah.
Assist goals.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, the fundamentals of football. I'm not going to give him too much credit of, it's amazing.
You look like a giant kid,
It's amazing
didn't
by KG, wasn't it? He told him to score a goal. KG doing his
Look at that.
coaching
Oh,
badge.
very good by Delo.
Brilliant.
But if you just joined us, it's Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. Jadon Sancho with the goal. A little
Good
bit of a lucky
finish.
break in the box, but a great finish off the post.
Yeah.
United...
Aggressive from the off.
Yeah, so definitely the press is certainly more aggressive than what we're used to. I'd say the passing's about the same in terms of quality.
Yeah.
But the press is certainly there. The energy's there. It'll just be a case of how long can they sustain it for. But that's why you've got the squad. That's why you've got people to come on during the game.
early signs of like an organised press. You know, they do seem like there is.
Go on,
he's got
Marcel.
past
Go
it.
on. Whatever,
No,
ref. Come
it's
on.
not
That was
foul.
soft. That's
Yeah.
soft.
Not a foul, that.
Yeah, soft. Come on.
Early signs of an organised press. You know, and combinations in the front line as well.
Yeah, come on. Marcel there.
McLaren's fuming.
Yeah.
He's fuming. And, honestly, I was thinking that whole bench. I was like, bold. McLaren might as well be. Have you seen his hair?
Yeah.
Oh.
Slowly leaving him.
Slowly, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Clinging on for dear life.
Yeah, mate. So he's
Good
been
on, well done, Fred. Hey, there's Rashford.
Rashford's back in again. Gives it back to Marcel. A
And
little bit
again,
of a 1-2.
goal.
Strikes it.
Oh! Sancho is at the back post, but
Was it slightly a bit rash from
From
Rashy
Rashford.
there?
Yeah.
Nice little
You know,
interchange though. 1-2.
Yeah, and that's what we have seen that, you know, at their time in Man United, you know, Martial and Rashford, they do link up quite well. So hopefully that can develop. If it is going to be Martial, that's going to be our starting line.
Well, do you think he's going to be our starting 9?
I think he will.
Well, no Ronaldo.
No
Do you think
Ronaldo,
Richard Arnold
yeah.
can convince him?
Nah, I think Ronaldo goes.
Richard Arnold's going to do what he did with those other fans. He's going to buy Ronaldo a beer. Sit him
Ronaldo
at a
don't drink
pub.
beer, remember?
He's going to be like...
Water.
"We're burning
Water, guys,
We're
water."
burning through cash, Cristiano, but we'll burn through more for you.
Burning through cash. That is a big line.
Every time I see him now, like when we saw him in Barcelona,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that he's in there with these like Barcelona officials going, "Look, we know you're burning through cash.
We'll burn through
We're
some
burning
cash.
through cash. Look, you've got Inferno through cash there. Look at you.
Inferno.
Beers. Constantly getting the beers.
Beers in.
Beer?
Oh,
Alisson, calm under pressure.
yeah.
That was
Look
a
at
good
them.
pass.
But this is what I mean
Yeah.
with like Liverpool, isn't it? Is when you think you've got
Yeah,
you've got
when you
them,
think you've got
they'll,
them,
they'll
and they're
fly
out.
past you.
Hey,
And
yo,
they're
look
out.
how open we are now.
They're in. If he puts it out wide, I didn't think he was going to with that pass. Puts it back, cuts it back,
It has to be a goal. No,
Oh,
block.
good
and
block.
again
Good
Good
block.
another
defending.
block, headed away. Oh.
Both of them
Wow.
going for it.
Was that a
my
header?
gosh.
Off the
Oh.
post, he'll tap it in. Oh, he
Oh,
missed
gosh.
it. How have they not scored?
What's going on?
If again cuts it back, that's
Looks
Elliot.
like we're organised now. But wow.
I can't believe they haven't
We
scored.
was out
Yeah.
of sorts there. We was out of sorts.
Yeah, we were massively out of sorts.
Yeah, we've
Defending in slow
we've re-
motion.
Yeah, we've reorganised now. It's just
It's
a,
like
need
they
to
got
set.
that cement in there.
Dallow's got 2 people over his shoulder, doesn't realise again, because that's what he does.
That is something that we've seen that a lot last year.
United get away with one there. Liverpool hit the post. Here's Diaz again. He's going to have a shot. Oh,
he's hit the
thought
he's
that
hit the
nestled.
post again. I
did he
think.
hit the post?
Yeah,
Outside
I
of
think
the
so.
post.
Outside of the post, yeah.
That kit is nasty.
Yeah, that's
Really nasty.
Look at the
Here
way
you go
it's
again.
Zebra skin.
Is this the one where you...
yeah, outside of the post. Look.
Yeah, outside
Wow.
of the post. Really
Yeah,
like
well,
to
he's
sort
missed a
around
sitter a few yards out anyway. The volley.
Bishop
I think that was
missed
the
the
I
ball,
think that was the wrong
sliced it.
pass. I think
Yeah.
that was the wrong pass.
We're seeing it again here.
That's a
So
good
that was
block.
that first block.
It's another
defending.
block.
Terrible
Look at
finish.
his header between.
But the McTominay and
Yeah.
Varane have no idea what's
And then there
going
was no
on.
reaction to it either.
Yeah, hits the post
Look, he should,
and just
yeah.
misses the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a couple of mistakes by Liverpool. United are still 1-0 up, barely. United trying to play up from the back. I say try. That's a good pass.
good
We'll take that by
pass.
Varane.
Look
He's
at
just
the
beat the
touch.
press
Beautiful
immediately.
touch.
Go on, Sancho. Take him on.
He's on.
Is he
Nah, he's
onside?
onside.
Martial. It's not got a lot of support. Cuts it back.
Oh, go on, Rash.
Unlucky.
That's good, man. This front three looks sharp.
Looks fluid.
Pass.
Yeah.
Looks
Good
fluid.
pass by
Yeah.
Varane there.
And-
Beat the
and-
press.
Exactly. And the touch by Martial, dead the ball.
Liverpool gone long there. It was in.
No way.
What's happened here?
It must be offside.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say
Hey,
starting position. I was going to go starting positions miles off. Watching a game with Marcel with the herring goal makes me nervous.
Anything he does wrong, he's
I'm
going to be
just
like, told
thinking,
you so.
oh, God.
No.
I can't
It's,
justify it. Like, if it's a mistake, it's a mistake.
it's a mistake.
But nearly 20 minutes gone. Man United 1, Liverpool 0. Sancho with the goal. Liverpool have had chances, hit the post on a couple of occasions. Diaz, well, essentially missed an open goal.
This is
What
good.
type of pass
Attempt a
was that?
reverse pass.
It was a weird one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't even round the player. It was like through the player.
It goes to show, isn't it, that after a week or a couple of weeks, you can certainly initiate
Do better than
your version of a press.
Yep.
But in terms of the more technical stuff, the fundamentals, the passing,
Look at that Fred
that
trying
takes time. Like that.
Yeah.
That just felt like such an unnecessary pass for
Yeah.
Fred to attempt.
Yeah.
you would think Ten Hag in that situation, instead of attempting that ball over the top that's not really on, he would just go sideways.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, Fleck, on the floor.
I mean, like we were saying, you know, as the games go on, I think these habits will get instilled into them. Varane's been good, you know, in terms of distribution.
Dalot.
Also Dalot as well.
Switch to Luke Shaw.
Bruno's
Rashford.
playing up top. Looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, looks like Martial's quite deep. Bruno's right on the last line.
Yeah, Marcel.
But then we've seen that before.
Yeah.
When under Ollie and whoever else,
see, look,
ball
he's
over the top
offside,
must
I
be
think.
off.
Yeah.
That's the problem when Bruno's on the last line is he is always offside. He lives
He
offside.
never times his runs.
Yeah, but that's how he played under Ollie, wasn't it? And that was why I was saying I think Bruno can be a false nine.
Yeah.
Because he basically plays up front anyway.
Yeah. It can work. It can. I think it can work. I think he
Liverpool
just needs to look at his timings.
going down United's right hand side again. Here's Henderson. This is when you expect the game to slow down a little bit as well. Opening 20 minutes, they've pushed it, and then they go.
Yeah,
It's on.
Yeah. Wonder if there's going to be water breaks.
I would think so. I would think there'll be drinks breaks. Down United's left-hand side, Shaw blocks it. It's a Liverpool corner.
Had help from
holding his groin or something.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
He's
Look, oh no.
Well, it looks like we're going to have an early debut for Terrell Malacia then.
Yeah.
Shaw's pulled a groin.
Yeah.
But
He's just not fit, guys. I don't know what it
doesn't
is.
look
You know,
it to
with
me.
you know what? I was just
Yeah.
about to say.
He
and
looks
to be
just
fair,
not
like,
fit,
carrying a bit
guys,
of
I
man.
would say, like, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You always feel bad, don't you, when you say stuff like that? Because you're like, oh, Owen, you know oil painting, clearly. Ball into the box.
Oh.
Gomez headed, goes out for a goal kick. But you do look at Shaw, and people do come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
He's got
But
the
he doesn't
Rooney
look
thing.
fit. He
Do you
doesn't-
remember what Rooney, Anderson Rooney, when they used to come back for pre's, looked a bit like they're carrying a bit of timber.
Yeah.
You know, have to shed it off in like the early part of the season, and then they were up to speed. I think we're definitely seeing that with Shaw. And
But Rooney would still get about the pitch, you know.
Yeah.
He would still put in
Different player,
100%
different mentality,
intensity.
different player.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
no.
he would, but like you said, but he would still move around.
Yeah.
He never questioned the fitness.
Yeah.
He would now. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
aged like 15 years
Yeah.
since he retired. And he's younger than Ronaldo.
Oh, mistake.
Mistake. Sancho's in. What's he going to do? Cut it back or go for goal? Cuts it
Brilliant
back.
cut back.
Rashford.
Rash.
Oh my
He
God.
scuffed it.
Rashford.
Marcus, you can do all the training, you
Yeah.
can do all the weights and stuff like that. That's what Luke Shaw's saying. You can do all the weights, but still, you've actually got to finish it. That's disappointing.
Bruno's gone backwards there, guys.
Yeah, he meant to pass it to Lindelof and Fred got in the way.
That is disappointing.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
would,
chance.
Yeah, that is a
chance,
chance.
Another mistake, though.
Oof, lovely.
Good pass that by
Yeah,
Sancho.
Sancho
Here's
just
Dalot
looking-
again. Keep going.
Oof,
Does.
ref,
Well played.
ref,
Give
no,
it.
he ain't giving it.
Wow.
What?
English official.
Yeah, that's criminal.
Worst
that.
referees.
Sign of things to come. Sign of things to come.
Hopefully, we'll see a replay of the Rashford chance. Has to do better. Just completely scuffs it.
Yeah.
Doesn't get his foot through it. Here we go.
Sancho for me. Oof.
Another mistake from, I mean, Sancho. It's not even a lot of pressure. Good
Yeah.
touch though. Takes it in front of him, little flick, cuts it back perfectly. Rashford.
Oh, he's got
Just
to really
scuffs
get
it.
hold of it. Yeah.
I couldn't ask for a better cut back as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Best position, basically nearly the penalty spot, middle of the box. Get your foot through it.
On
He'll be
target, on the
disappointed.
frame somewhere.
Yeah.
And I really thought he was going to play it into Martial first and give Martial the tap in.
Sure, still on. I thought we would have.
Amir with a super chat says, KG will win in the league, fam. Hey, wait, look. It all counts. It all counts. I mean, I am very interested to see what KG does say after the game. Ball over the top. Good starting
Good
position,
start.
right?
Good
Was
start.
that
position.
good?
No, very good
Yep,
starting
alright, cool,
position.
cool.
Out
Just
early,
check-
off his line.
Just checking.
Although you
Closing
would
the
say-
space.
You would say, in fairness, some goalkeepers wouldn't have even waited. They'd have just gone and
Yeah.
met the ball.
Yeah.
But
true.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Timing, everything was good. This is another good pass from Varane.
I tell you what, Sancho looks on it.
Yeah,
it,
so
man.
sharp.
He
Look at
does
this.
look really sharp.
Yeah.
Big season for him, that's why.
Yeah, definitely.
People kind of forget. He came in last season with a lot of hype.
Oh, beautiful run.
Pass.
Good run by Bruno.
Bruno, Martial's on the overlap.
Yeah, he was waiting for it.
Thrown to United. That's a bit better, though.
Yes.
We're looking a bit more fluid. We're looking a bit more dangerous. We've settled into the game. You know, the passes are starting to reach our players now.
What I would say is next half is going to be the telling half for sure.
Well, yeah, because Liverpool are going to bring on big hitters, right? They're going to bring on your Salahs.
That's
They're
why
going to bring
Might
on...
as well get 2-0 up.
Well, exactly. That's what he needs.
Let's just get 2-0 up, yeah.
Because, again, you do have to think about the quality of the opponent. No, you're playing.
Yeah, exactly.
If we put on, let's say, our weaker side against their stronger side,
Oh, no. That's a massacre.
Yeah.
But it's positive, you know.
Nasty.
This is what's in front of us, and we're playing a high line. We're trying to get all our players in their box, in their half of the pitch. Sorry, and you know it's okay. It looks all right.
And what did we say? It's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah, for sure.
But 1-0 up, you're seeing elements, shall we say, of how Erik ten Hag wants to play.
Yeah.
I'm sure he won't be completely thrilled or pleased. Why would he? That's a nice little pass there.
Yeah, this is
Sure.
That for sure, you can't.
This is really good, man. This is a whole
Switch
full
to Sancho.
pitch.
Oh, what a touch! You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Jadon Sancho's feeling it. Cut back again.
Shoot,
McTominay.
Unlucky, unlucky.
He looked
Good
uncomfortable,
play.
didn't
Yeah,
he?
he looked
really
uncomfortable.
yeah, but from back to front, positive. I mean,
looks like
good
a
play.
centre-back.
Oh,
Oh,
Harvey
they're in
Elliott.
again. Oh,
Well done,
Varane's there.
Varane's out of it. That is the thing you would say, though, is that a couple of times still Liverpool have got in behind very
They
easy.
have. And this is their B team, so.
Yeah.
But the passing, I'm pleased with what I'm seeing from United, especially Sancho. He looks on, man.
Yeah.
He looks on the right hand side as well.
Yeah.
So I think this is where obviously we'll be fluid in it. He'll change as the season goes on. Fred, come on, man.
Well done.
Well done, quite back. Big season for him.
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah. You're right, because I mean, there's so many options in that midfield area, from youth players
Well,
to.
hopefully there will be.
Yeah. You know
Hopefully
what?
there will
You
be.
are
I
right.
believe there will be,
Eriksen
Owen.
actually, he's coming, but he's not through the door just yet. De Jong.
Oh, never mistake.
Well
never
done,
mistake.
Marcel.
They never
Well
press
done.
from the front from United. Marcel wins it back, this time from Gomez. I tell you what, when that happens more than once,
Yeah.
it's not just mistakes by Liverpool, is it?
Yeah.
That's because there
because
is
of the
an
pressure.
actual, there's a bit of pressure.
Yeah,
there's
the
actually
pressure.
a little bit of
We're
a press.
causing them to make those errors.
Lindelof gives it to Rashford. Standout players so far after 27 minutes.
Sancho.
For me,
was gonna
Varane
say.
and Sancho, I think Varane's been really
Yeah,
good
Varane's
as well.
passing range has been excellent.
And also as well, you do get the impression they're like, let's give it to Jadon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's feeling it today.
Varane's passing range has been really good, so hopefully we can get him fit.
Nice,
And here's
yeah,
a
yeah,
good
passes
splitting
into
pass by
midfield.
Tomlin, a bit
Lindelof.
of space, travel with it, and find a pass. Gives it to Sancho again.
You can see some of the old habits still there.
Yeah.
You can still see some of the old habits.
So I was
but-
going to say, with Sancho's got the ball there, that overlap that Dalot was doing over and
Yep,
over again,
yep.
and there now.
He's not there now, yeah.
27 minutes in, he's thinking, oh, save my legs a little bit for
Yeah.
that one. But you'll take, this is what Ten Hag will take. Keep the ball now. Don't be silly with it.
Yeah.
Look, Luke Shaw coming a bit central, narrow. Now he's gone out wide.
Go on to
Fred
hair,
joining
balls at the feet.
Fred
Don't
joining it, sitting
panic.
into the defence.
Don't panic, David. I tell you what, goalie gloves have got bigger, haven't they?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
massive.
They're massive.
Yeah. That's
I
what I was
remember
thinking.
seeing old footage of like goalkeepers in hand gloves back in the day.
Guys, this is really good back
Jadon's
to
in.
front. Look.
Cut
Ball.
it back. Ooh, nearly over the head of Alisson. Flicks it on. Here's Bruno.
Ooh.
Oh, see you later. Have a shot. Oh.
Ah.
I thought he was going to send him
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
try and just
yeah,
curl it
that's
in.
what I thought he was going to do.
Went for the outside of the foot.
Offside.
That was an offside.
The build-up right now is really good. We're cutting through them, or at least playing around them.
Yeah.
You know, into the wide areas. Sancho has been involved in a lot of good attacking play.
Yeah. Element of more control. You know, when we turn over the play, we're not kind of wasting it. You know, obviously Bruno, tried that long pass earlier
Yeah,
through
yeah.
channels, but otherwise than that, I haven't seen any of that again. So again,
Another bad pass by Liverpool as well. You could say that was... I don't even know if that was a press, that one. That was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a shit pass.
Yeah.
As Alisson throws it back out. Because that'll be the thing that Klopp will be saying.
yeah,
If
Yeah.
you were Klopp at half-time, you would say to your players... I don't think that group of players will be playing again, to be fair.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
do the subs. But you would say, look, the reason you're losing is because of yourself.
yeah, exactly.
It's not any huge amount of quality by United. United have taken advantage of a couple of mistakes. Good forward pass by McTominay. That's nice. Bit of pace to it. Dalot.
He's gonna shoot.
Oh. Cuts it back. Martial. He's in.
Anthony's got it.
Oh. Goes down a little, bobbling around the box. Fred.
Oh, Fred's
Oh,
got
he's
a
got a
done a
chip.
chip.
Hey,
Unbelievable. Look at
he's
him.
looking real Brazilian.
He is
there.
Brazilian after all. Look at that.
Looking real Brazilian.
Very, very calm.
Zidane
Ten
goes
Hag-
looking around. He's like, I can't believe it.
Can't believe it. Is
Who's
that
that? Who did we sign?
Look at all these Liverpool fans.
Oh, unbelievable.
Hey,
Martial,
Martial.
all grins.
Marlon, you're taking the piss, mate. Look at Alisson.
Oh, this is
That's
beautiful.
Alisson,
news.
you know.
Yeah. Next time they're going international, Drew, what about his starting line there? Yeah, starting position. Look at this.
Good pass by Bruno. It was a reverse pass.
This is
See, I
good.
thought he was going to give it Dalot down
Yeah.
the right-hand side. Cuts it back Martial. Martial just kind of fell over himself. Again, the defending by Liverpool is
Right-footed as well.
appalling. but it's
Good
the
chip.
most delicate, perfect chip you can see.
Chip there. Look
You
at
know
that.
what it was? The reaction was so subdued as I assumed that, because we can't hear, that a whistle must have been blown.
Yeah, exactly.
But look at that.
Similar,
Nice
Inside
chip
of the
over the
right
top.
a little bit similar to the goal that he
Perfect.
scored for against Aston Villa at home. You know, with the right
And
foot.
now there's the drinks
We'll
break.
at 30
We're winning
minutes.
the league. 3 points. They all count.
Nah, I think, well, like everyone's been saying, Ten Hag's come to take this serious. He looks like he's come to take this quite serious.
Well, and again, look, it's
Strong
not
side.
the strongest Liverpool side.
Yeah.
Must be said. And
So many players I've never seen a day in my
And
life.
No, me neither. And a couple of them, well, there have been mistakes. Again, if you were going to really dissect the 2 goals that United have scored, of course you would say the Sancho finish is very good. Fred finish, obviously, is unbelievable. But
Look at the intensity. Sorry, man.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the intensity, man. Intense, man.
I think you'd be thrilled, surely. You know, we're talking before the game. Let's make sure it's not embarrassing. There's still
Yeah,
plenty of
yeah.
time to go.
Yeah, of course.
Early subs already been made by Liverpool. I
Yeah.
think Chambers coming on now.
Yeah,
Klopp's
because
just smiling.
he's laughing.
His
He's
way,
like, I can't believe this.
Maybe it's to hide the embarrassment. Who knows?
Maybe. If you don't laugh, you cry. We're used to that.
Yeah. Listen, last season, I had a box of tissues there every game. I'm telling you. Tough times. Dark
Yeah.
times.
I mean, especially after the Brighton and Crystal Palace towards the end of the season, I was just very.
This is
distraught,
what
man.
happens when Flex doesn't touch the goalposts.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you don't touch it, we do well. I said, you know, KG's always talking about he wants to be in a Marvel film or a DC film. I told him, you're already a superhero.
Yeah.
Look at, not all heroes wear capes.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
KG doing God's work out there in Thailand.
So what would you guys say? Do you say there should be a couple of players here that should play the full 90 or no, or just literally just change the entire 11?
I'd
or-
be really surprised if one of them, say like Bruno, played the full 90. He'd want to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marcel
Oh.
pressing again.
Another mistake by Liverpool.
for
Martial
goal.
is in.
Be
Go
greedy,
for goal.
be greedy,
Go for
be
goal.
greedy.
Get a goal.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful goal.
Anthony Martial.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing he did with KG in it. Let's
Wow.
go.
This is
Putting them to the
it's
sword.
unbelievable. 3-0.
3-0.
Flex touched it. What was it? 4 times?
No, he didn't
Like, he
touch
did it. He didn't touch
He
it.
didn't
didn't
touch
touch
nothing.
it. He
Maybe
didn't touch
KG,
nothing.
KG saved us. Allison again.
Look at this. Another
That-
mistake by
is
Liverpool
that
must be
best
said.
keeper in the world?
Poor pass.
Marcel,
Look
best
at that
keeper in the
touch.
world?
Horrible. But a bit of pressing by
Benchmark.
Martial.
Benchmark.
At that point, you're just saying, keep going, go for goal. Dink over the top.
Oh,
See you
that's
later.
what
you want your number 9
See you
doing.
later.
That's what you want your number 9 doing. Cold finisher. Do you remember when Marcel first come? Every time he put through goal, he was finishing. Every time.
That's such a good finish, guys.
It'll dink over
Composed
the top.
all the way to the end. That's very good. Confident.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
I'm a bit stunned.
He's stunned.
Well, because again, I wouldn't say, you would still say, have we played amazingly well? No, not particularly,
Done
but
some
we have
things-
had
done some
3
things
chances.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
4 chances, including the Rashford one. We've scored
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
You would say at the very least, again,
Oh,
terrible pass by
what is
Liverpool.
going on? What is going on here?
Liverpool are a mess at the back. But you would say 4 gilt-edged
Immediately
chances
press.
for United, and
Immediate
we've taken 3. Very clinical, and we'll take it. We're bringing back some of that aggregate, considering it was what, like
Gotta
9
go to Shaw.
or something like that.
Oh.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
3-0, 33 minutes gone. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 0.
Beautiful to
Oh,
hear.
what? Come on, ref.
Beautiful to hear. Is
Told
that
me
Milner
going
now?
on there. Is
No.
it Morton or who is it?
I've seen Curtis Jones. I don't know if that was part of their starting lineup.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've seen him and Chambers. I've seen.
But again, you would also say it's only pre-season.
Yeah.
Don't get carried away.
Yeah.
It's not a full-strength Liverpool side. Liverpool certainly have not played very well. They had a couple of chances earlier on, but I think defending, I'm really shocked
yeah.
by how bad they've been defensively.
I think the chances that they had, you can attribute that to, you know, just the style of play that they have. But now you can see where the quality makes a difference.
Shot over the bar, yeah.
They haven't got their quality players.
Well, and also as well, I think that you would maybe give the United players some credit in the sense of, you know, there's a bit of a press there, puts the pressure on.
Organised
but-
press.
But they should be, the Liverpool players should be used to that kind of sustained pressure.
Yeah.
They look like a group of players that have just come back for pre-season that are incredibly rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is more of a
Players
senior
taking
team.
breathers. Look, everyone's taking breathers. I've seen Bruno doubled over, gasping for it.
Would you like this, Marcel, playing out from the back? Lindelof
Yeah.
took the goal kick, gives it to De Gea.
So, they look like they have some sort of organisation in
Yeah,
terms
it's
of what they're
organised,
trying to
it's
do.
organised.
Yeah.
It's organised.
Gets a bit lucky there, Bruno. He's going to try
What
it.
a pass.
Sancho, it's a great pass.
What a pass.
Where's the support? Give it to Dallo. I tell you what, if we score this goal,
It's got to go back.
cut it back.
Oh, he hit the bar.
Yeah, he
I thought-
levered it.
I thought he was going
I thought,
back
cut
post,
it back.
right?
I was like, cut it back, he'll score. Oh, off the
Yeah,
bar.
but the
Too much
confidence.
power, man.
What a move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful play. Sancho again. This is the thing. When he plays off the right, he gets more assists. He gets more goals on the left.
He's looking to definitely create when he's on that right side anyway.
Ain't really seen
Bruno,
anything from Rashford.
very
I
good
hate to say
pass.
it, guys. I haven't really seen anything from Rashford.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, you would say out of that front three, the standouts would definitely be Sancho,
Yeah.
the top one. But Martial's looked
Marcel's
lively.
looked lively, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he needs to.
Oh, McTominay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he's saying it on the floor.
That's why McTominay, that's why you need
Squad
a Frankie.
player.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
you
why
need
you
Frankie.
need-
That's
yeah.
why you need Frankie. That's
Yeah.
why you need Ericsson.
Some of these-
Tielemans. Someone said Tielemans in the comment section.
What, Zayn Miassi?
Yeah, Zayn.
Where's Zayn now? That's the question.
Oof.
I don't know. Why would you do that though?
But you
That's a
saw
poor
Ten Hag,
decision.
didn't you, after that McTominay pass that you just go, keep it on.
Yeah, on the floor. Just on the floor. What you doing? Again, old habits. We've seen him do that pass 100 times.
But also, it must be said that, like, Liverpool won't be bothered
Yeah.
that they lost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll still say, well, whatever.
The real business is in the league.
Exactly.
But if they won, they would.
Starting position there, Marcel.
Yeah, good.
The
Coming
head
out
comes
early.
out, sweeps.
Yeah, coming out early.
Oh, beautiful.
Luke Shaw's gonna make it. No.
No. I'm literally, anything David De Gea does, I'm going to bring it up.
Oh no, that's good. That's good.
Because I've realised that's what I've been doing the whole game.
Yeah.
He touches the ball, I go, that was a touch, Marcel.
It's good.
Starting position.
I think it's important to try and get a tune out of Rashford in this game, or these preseason games. If not this game, the next one. But we want to start trying to get him up to speed. Marcel, Sancho, they look like they're, on the right trajectory in terms of decision making, their play. Rashford, as you can see, struggling to kind of affect the game, struggling to get into the game. He's done some okay things, but he's not at the level just yet as the others. So, I'm hoping that, when we do make changes, that he is one of the ones that maybe stays on, just build up his confidence, get a goal, build up some confidence, move on to the next.
Ed T says, Owen has finally lifted the match view curse. #21 is coming. That seems very premature, Ed, to say that. I mean, I don't think there has been a match view in the studio that we have won.
Is it?
I don't think so. I'm trying to recall.
Chelsea.
I certainly haven't.
Oh no, not Chelsea United. We didn't win that game. It was a draw.
No. They're
Oh,
literally,
we was winning though.
there hasn't been
yeah.
one.
And we mentioned
We
it then. Yeah.
We did Arsenal in here.
Yeah.
We lost.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think Flex and KG have done one. They did Liverpool.
Yeah.
They did Palace.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
There hasn't been one.
Does preseason games count though?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, beautiful
Good
take.
touch. That's James Milner. As a shot, David De Gea, comfortable. I mean, Liverpool, like you said, have made a couple of substitutions early.
Yeah.
And some of these United players might start flagging a little bit now. I mean, there's just coming up to 5 minutes left. He won't play any injury time or anything like that, referee. If you want to be one of those
Matip's
refs
on the
that plays
pitch.
3 minutes in
3
a
minutes.
pre-season, you'd be like, you kidding me? In that kind of humidity. You'd be
Yeah.
raging.
Their team now slightly looks a bit more, senior in terms of pros.
Yeah, they've brought on like Milner, they've brought on Jones, they've brought on Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Matip's on there as well.
In the box here, Liverpool. Short does well that
Oh,
time.
yeah.
That's better.
And a clever little clip
Gives
to
it
Rash.
to Rashford. Take him on. What's your pace like?
Oh,
Goes past him.
solid.
Go on, stay up, stay on your feet, man.
Unlucky. Did well,
Yeah.
Oxlade-Chamberlain there, but I thought he got him there. Some of Liverpool's passing is so short.
Yeah. So
I'm still in a bit of shock that it's 3-0, by the way, guys.
I'm not
Very
I'm
clinical.
not.
Yeah, neither am I.
I did say it'd be 3-2. I did say that. Just because of the strength of our squad, no matter what we say about these players,
Ball
Oh,
whipped
look at
in,
this.
back post, Lindelof does
Well
well.
good defending.
A lot of the United players
Oh,
on the
well
side
done.
of the
Brilliant.
pitch.
Well done, McTominay.
What's your break
Oh,
setting?
Bruno, this is what I mean.
Never a
We can't
foul
be
as well. It was
and
never
we,
a-
and we can't be losing the ball there. We can't be.
It was never a foul in a million years. He went
That's so
down.
frustrating. That's so frustrating to see.
It's
That is-
preseason, guys.
That's one of those ones where I've effed up. It's a heavy touch. I'll go down. Hopefully they'll give it. And depending on the ref, you can get away with it.
Oh yeah, Ahmad. We still got Ahmad there.
Yeah.
You've got Hannibal.
I bet there'll be
Sean,
wholesale
Garnacho,
changes, certainly,
yeah.
won't there, at half time? And look, to be fair, this starting lineup has given them a heck of a cushion to work with
Yeah.
second half.
Yeah, I think that's why we'll
Beautiful
get
Varane
full
again.
rotation because of something like that, because of how well they've done so
Be
far.
careful with him.
Yeah,
He's made
yeah.
of glass. Oh, no. He's down.
Oh no.
You never,
And he's in a lot of pain.
You never know. This is the thing. When Varane goes down, your heart drops.
Yeah.
You're fine.
That didn't look like it was a lot.
You're
More
fine.
Impact.
You're
more
fine, Raphael.
But he's just got such bad knees, guys. That's what it is, man.
It's not even that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a foul, certainly, but
But it
not
doesn't
enough
look
for him
like,
to be
yeah, writhing in
my
pain.
leg's broken. Big collision.
I seen Yap Stam take bigger collisions at this age now with
Okay.
the retirees game.
He
And
was
when you,
good.
and when you
Yeah,
look
he
at
was good.
Varane,
He was very good.
when you look at Varane, he's proper in shape. He never gets out of shape. All year round, he's in shape.
But also, when he's like defending, he never seems like he's moving at like super fast.
Yeah.
He's always
Cruise
gliding.
control.
You know what I
Cruise
mean?
control, yeah. Cruise
Exactly. He's
control.
not going through gears.
Yeah, he's,
He's working his way up to 5, clicking the button.
yeah.
I'm on the motorway.
I'm on the motorway.
Cruise.
That's it.
Sitting back, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe 6th, depends on your car.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's Rolls Royce. Probably does
Rolls
have a
Royce
6th.
Varane.
It's
Beautiful
fine.
flick on.
But 4 minutes left before half time. United still.
Oh,
through.
that's
Hey.
brilliant. That's a
You're
foul.
going to give
Really
us that,
good.
ref? Of course.
See, you are getting a little bit now of. There's not long left. I'll roll around a bit.
Yeah.
I'll go down.
Well, that's one. That's
Getting
that's
the
one
breathers
each
in.
now because Scott went into Milner and now Milner's just gone and collided into Scott.
You do get that, don't you? You know when someone goes down and there's like 3 minutes left and you go, look, mate. he's just down.
Yeah. You see players encouraging it. Like,
Oh, yeah, 100%. Sunday League, all the time.
We're
Yeah,
winning, we're
yeah.
winning 1-0.
You go, oh, mate, stay down.
Yeah.
It's 15 minutes in. Stay down.
Get Sancho there. We're going to touchline.
Varane stands over it.
That is a ball.
Good pass. Sure, there's
He's
nobody in the box.
Oh, it's off.
It was offside. That's why it was a good pass.
No way is
Yeah,
he
yeah.
offside. He saw the whole line.
You can see across the entire line. It's the fitness. That's what it is,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So
Cheating.
he had
He's
he had
cheating.
an injury concern.
Sure.
What about 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
I
Seems
remember
to-
reading something about Luke Shaw, and I think it was from the physio or maybe like the under 18s coach or manager at Southampton that basically said he used to go down a lot in games and want to come off quite a lot, and they basically had to start ignoring him.
Yeah.
You're fine, you know.
It's more of a mental thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Liverpool Jones. Take that all day.
Don't like how easy it was.
They
though.
get in a lot. They
yeah,
get in
I
very
didn't
easy,
like
don't
that. I
they?
didn't like that at all because with their top players,
Down the
we're in danger then.
well, and you would assume with Salah to come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salah's better.
I mean, but he always cuts corners, Luke Shaw, with that. He just starts to push over his wing, his right winger that he's against. So
And also as well, because we've already seen it in this first half a little bit, as United play out from the back, De Gea to Varane, calm. No, it wasn't.
No, that wasn't. Was that one?
first poor one, really. That's the first poor one.
Yeah.
If I'm being harsh, it's the first poor
I
one.
mean, he's saying to his teammates there wasn't a lot on. To be fair, the pass he had was the only one that was on. Still not sure it's an excuse to go out.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant
Marcel
pressure by
nearly again,
Marcel.
nearly
Listen,
again.
I was complaining all season about this man's press, but it looks all right.
Yeah,
Early
you said
signs.
some
Early
things about
signs.
Martial.
Yeah, I have.
I
You
think
brush that off.
I have.
I think with him,
I
it
have.
seems to be a mentality or an attitude thing. That's what it seems to be like. When he wants to do it, he'll do it, and he's doing it well.
That
You
is a
know,
good point. Because
yeah.
you don't see that from him all through the season.
Yeah.
You don't. You see it
Certain
in patches.
games.
Yeah. in
Certain
patches,
games, big
yeah.
games, or in this case, first game of pre-season, impressing the manager. Are you going to see it 6 months into the season?
And that's what we want. That's what we
when
need
it's
to see.
midweek settings in November.
Yeah.
And he's maybe not getting the starts in the big games if Ronaldo's
Ronaldo,
around.
yeah, exactly.
so-
If Richard Arnold works his magic,
Yeah.
burning through cash.
yeah.
But we'll give you some. Switch by Milner.
But what does that look like then to secure Ronaldo at the club, to keep him at the club? What does that look like? Because
Well, was
you
you
can't
were
lie to him
saying,
and say, "Oh, we're going to challenge next
Marcel,
season."
you were saying this morning, weren't you? Basically, that every time there's been competition,
Yeah.
Martial kind of disappears.
Yeah.
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 Whether it's Lukaku, whether it's Ibra,
Yeah.
whether it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
When
yeah.
he's the guy, in that sense,
plays
for
well.
under Ollie, he was the guy. He did score
He
goals.
did
He scored a lot
score
of goals,
17 goals without penalties, more than what Ronaldo had done. Ronaldo had done last season. So I feel like Martial has to feel like he's the guy to perform.
Yeah.
He's leading the line now very well. Scored a very comfortable, confident chip as well. So and pressing.
Well done,
so
Fred.
Well, people forget that last game before the lockdown where we beat City at Old Trafford. That the Bruno chip over
Yeah.
Martial volley.
Yeah.
Again, that was Martial being Martial at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But whenever competition has then come in, like you said, whether it's because he's not good at fighting for his place, or whether it's a case of, you know, someone that comes in that's just better than him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he needs to be told he's the guy.
Yeah.
To play
and then
well.
Exactly
and
what I
I
think.
think it's an application thing. I think he will try hard to a certain extent if he's the number one. The minute you say, oh, you know what, you and Ronaldo going up for it, and partly in his mind he's probably thinking, oh, I'm never gonna start over Ronaldo. You know, there must be that I'm never gonna start over him. Like, you probably grew up watching Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those things as well where with him, when he's by himself and he's the crown jewel, he's got, because I think it's time. I think I've got the time in the world. I can play my game. But when you know that someone on the bench is waiting for you to slip up, misplace a pass, not score a goal, miss an open goal, it does the mental aspect. I think is what Marcel struggles with.
100%, because Sir Alex had Ollie, Dwight, York, and Teddy, and that pushed, that was there to push everyone. And for him, he just hasn't. I just don't think he gets pushed when there's competition around. But yes, he loses his number 9 shirt as well when Ibra comes, when Lukaku comes. That the ego element as well for me plays into it. But he's looking fabulous right
Martial runs at the defender.
now.
He got caught in 2 minds.
Yeah.
There was no one on the left to drag the other defenders away.
I really thought he was going to be, singular-minded in purpose and just go for goal,
But no, he'll be happy with that, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Again, it's difficult to read in his 45 minutes. I still would not be an advocate of, wow, we had a good first half against Liverpool in pre-season, get rid of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Forget it. Don't worry about Cristiano Ronaldo coming back or anything like that. We've got Martial. You would still say, in an ideal world, Ronaldo stays.
Yeah.
And also, we're talking about Martial needs to, the arm round him and he's the guy, blah, blah, blah. But if you're at a club with Cristiano Ronaldo, first of all, you want to play with the best players, regardless.
Yeah.
And check your ego at the door.
Yeah.
Find a way to fit.
Facts.
Or if Ronaldo isn't playing well, like he didn't at times last year, people forget that time around December, January, where he wasn't good. He didn't score for 2 months. That's where you have to take your opportunity.
He's looking real human.
Here you go. Here we go, guys.
That was an incident. That one. That was an incident. I'll be honest. And then you go half time. We're gonna have to talk about it. Saved by the whistle. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 0. Half time in Erik ten Hag's first pre-season game as the Manchester United manager. Martial. I saw back. He is tired. I thought he'd been sick.
Yeah, same.
I was like, what?
What do you guys think? What do you guys think in terms of performance?
I think it's been good. We've seen, some of the old habits. We've seen some new things. The pressing quite consistently over the half. We're pressing from the front as well. We're playing out from the back more. De Gea's getting involved a bit more in the actual open play, which is really good. Again, very basic level. It's not at the highest level just yet. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'm also a bit unhappy with some of the habits, but we're not all going to get it in one game. It's going to come eventually through the season. So, it's been okay.
Marcel, you happy?
Yeah. 100% happy.
Why are you not happy?
Yeah, true. That's true. But no, very happy. Just the only thing I would say is I really wanted to see the 6 and 2 8s. But I think this is now kind of convincing me that Ten Hag is going to play with the 2 6s maybe. It's early signs though. I'd like to see. I don't know, DJ, but I would like to see, in the next game or in the next game if he changes it a little bit. But the way that Bruno's playing so high in this 10 position, I don't know if he's maybe going to be disciplined enough to play in that 6 or 8 position there. But it could obviously change. I don't know. I've seen a lot of times Martial coming into the 10 space and Bruno going so high up the pitch. So things to be worked on in terms of positional.
Yeah, I think he's only really playing this formation now because he hasn't got the players at the moment that you would want in the midfield position. I think he's just gone with McFred because that's all we really have at the moment. I think, hopefully De Jong comes in, Eriksen, then you'd start maybe seeing the 6 and the 2 8s playing a little bit. But for now, this is going to have to do.
We've got over 1,000 people watching, only 400 odd likes. Not good enough. As they would say, not good enough. I know, as I mentioned, Mike Phelan is over there in Thailand and also Josh is, but they're completely different. They're different people.
I have seen both of them in the same room before. I have seen them.
Have you?
I have seen them.
I thought that was a rumour.
No, I have.
I haven't.
I spoke to one and the other and we had a good conversation, all 3 of us. Yeah, I have seen them.
Lucky you.
I know. I'm quite privileged.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that is impressive.
Yeah.
But yes, so be sure to smash a like on the like button. Yes, we're up to 500. And be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. You can also join the UV Members Club. Link is in the video description below. You get your badges, you get your emojis that you can put in the chat. I can see Kristen, one of the UV members, putting the bomb emoji, the KG's bomb emoji. You can get the flex emoji. You can get the KG emoji. You can get the feeling emoji. You can put that in as well. You also get your exclusive United View Members Club content as well. We did Star Wars Guess Who the other day, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's good.
it was good.
It's good.
It was good. Yeah. Who was? Oh yeah. I mean, are you a Star Wars fan? Have you
I am
watched
a
it?
Star Wars fan. Yeah.
You know Grogu? Do you know who he is?
Grogu,
Yeah. Flex thought that was E.T. But I've come to learn that, you know, people can take the mick out of him for that. But what happened with me the other day?
Oh yes, Lauren Hill.
I did not know who that was.
That is a travesty you don't know, Lauren.
Well,
Yeah, Lauren Hill.
that's shocking. though.
This is the thing. I kind of know.
We're all learning here. We're all learning here anyway. It was good that
Yeah.
you know you.
And Marcel, you didn't live up to your word. He goes, I'm going to send you some Lauren Hill songs.
And he didn't.
Never did.
No, but that's coming. It's in the
Bad
works.
We're learning
Bad
about
friend.
this about Marcel, actually, because Faz called him out the other day.
Yeah, he did.
He's not
he
much
did.
of a responder.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
doesn't
did say
respond to what phone calls.
Everyone's like
messages.
that, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are like
Everyone.
No, I'm not.
I'm fine.
I'm not. I reply all the time.
fine.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm not speaking to Faz anyway because we have different philosophy on the goalkeeper. That's why.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's personal.
No, I'm joking. No, it's not personal.
You heard it here first. It's personal.
No, I'm joking. No, it could never be. Now, Lauren Hill, I'm gonna send you some music, Owen, for sure. She's one of the best artists in the world.
Again, I kind of know who she is.
Yeah.
I've heard her voice.
See,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you even quoted the Fugees, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But
Yeah, but I didn't know her.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't know her.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in that group.
Yeah.
Cultural differences.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, true. Never watched Sister Act?
No.
No?
And
Listen.
I don't
was-
intend to as well. Like, that's one of those ones.
I was made to watch that. You know, it used to come on like in the holidays, sometimes around Christmas. Made to watch that. So.
Yeah, I mean, no. That's never my
No,
thing.
but we're all learning, you know, especially when it comes to like the superhero movie stuff, Star Wars, now Lauren Hill. Everyone's learning something.
Is that your thing, superhero movies, Marcel?
Marvel, a little bit of a Marvel fan, yeah, for sure. Not a huge Star Wars fan, just kind of not a huge one. Sorry. But
I bet you watch
DC
Star
as
Trek
well.
though, innit?
No, I haven't watched Star Trek. That's really old.
Yeah, I don't watch that either.
Star
Yeah.
Trek. Yeah.
That's not my thing.
Star Trek.
Super chat here from D Budge says, we are winning the league. 21 is coming. Glory, glory, United View. I would love to know the thoughts of KG at the moment.
Yeah.
I think
no,
he
true.
could probably barely contain himself right now. We're just seeing some highlights of the goal. Sancho's first goal. It is a good finish, isn't it?
Good finish from the left. As I said, he'll get the goals from the left. He'll get the assist from the right.
Dilvas, one of our members, says, Owen, Star Wars or Star Trek? I've already answered it. Star Wars
Star
any day,
Wars,
because I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
Star Wars.
No. It's not
One thing I couldn't get with Star Wars though was you had all like the different
Here we
sort of
go.
like Sith Lords.
Yeah.
Right. So you had, I remember Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had Anakin. That late spoiler alert, he becomes Darth Vader. Right.
Did you know that, Marcel?
No.
You
For
didn't-
some reason, my
you didn't know
head.
that?
No, for some reason,
You didn't
guys,
know that?
For some reason, my head's thinking about X-Files. Have you guys watched
X-Files?
X-Files?
What?
Brilliant.
X-Files?
Brilliant. I love X-Files.
So
I've never
thank
watched
you.
X-Files.
Thank you.
Disney Plus it. It's brilliant.
Thank you. Okay, we're on the same page. Because, you know, you was talking about Star Trek, and I'm thinking, X-Files. I haven't seen X-Files so long. But X-Files is good.
What?
But, yeah.
What was it?
I would love to know where your brain is going in these situations.
No, because randomly we were looking at the stuff there,
We
and
were
I'm
talking
thinking,
about Star Trek, and his brain's going, I haven't seen X-Files in ages. X-Files was good. And it makes you
Mully and
wonder.
Skolder?
It makes you wonder what's going through his head during the game.
Yeah, that's true.
just positions, De Gea's performance, and you know Sancho right now. 'cause
Wait,
he's been
X-Files is still, is it Mully and Skolder? Scully and Mulder? Scully and Mulder. Mully and Skolder. Scully and Mulder.
got there in the
yeah.
end.
Yeah, I got there, yeah.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
It is still
That's
them,
that.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Aliens and stuff.
And who are they? What? Like
They're FBI agents.
that look into sort of paranormal
and
affairs.
they work on the X-Files.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
X-File.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
An X-File.
X-File.
just so you get it.
Yeah. Cool.
X-Files.
X-File, yeah.
An X-File. They're like, you know, files that are incidents that are sort of a bit unexplained.
Unexplained, yeah.
Like Roswell.
Yeah, but they're not just particularly linked to aliens. It can just be weird stuff
Yeah.
that's happening, sort of supernatural stuff.
Ah, okay. I get it.
That kind of
Get
thing.
It used to come on TV, but never
A lot.
Back in the day.
The
really
theme
good.
song used to scare me.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there was a Simpsons episode. Have you ever seen it when Mr. Burns gets all radioactive?
Yes,
and they
yes,
play that
yes,
music.
yes.
And it just used to terrify me as a
Yeah,
kid.
it's very eerie,
And then
isn't it?
when the intro's on in X-Files, this face just appears on the screen like that. Good impression, I know.
Yeah.
And it used to just terrify me. I was not,
That reminds me of Jurassic Park as well. Back in the day,
I watched all the Jurassic Parks as a kid. You was terrified of Jurassic Park.
Back in the day when I was younger. Yeah.
You scared of the T-Rex?
The first, I can't remember which one it is, but I just used to not like it at all. Jurassic Park was.
Yeah. To be fair, the first Jurassic Park.
You say Express.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. Let's go to the wrestling thing. Jurassic Park. The first CGI in it is really good. It still holds up today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cutting edge. Super chat from Ramanan says, Ericsson and Frankie de Jong to this team most wanted. We will run out of creativity if Bruno is out of form. I hope we get to see Garner in the second half. Was Garner even named on the bench? I'm not sure if he was. I'll double check. No, he wasn't. I mean, we'll see a whole heap of substitutions certainly in the second half, but no Garner on the bench.
Was there something to do with an injury there? You mentioned this morning.
Well, this is why we're surprised when it came to Varane, because there was a group of people yesterday that didn't train with the squad, and they were doing individual programs, one of which was James Garner along with Maguire, etc. But Varane also was doing his own program, so it was surprising to see him start today.
Yeah.
I guess with Garner and Maguire and some of the others, it was because they were carrying injuries. I would suppose when it came to Varane, it was just a case of we're just trying to manage him because we know what he's like.
Just on Ramon's super chat though, I agree with him in terms of we need a bit more creativity, but I do really would like to stress just the importance of Scott and Fred's role in this game in terms of breaking up the play, making a few good tackles. Even when they've lost the ball, they've recovered the ball well. Do you think Ericsson or FDG would Frankie would be able to do? I was about to say that. FDG. Yeah, FDJ.
I got told off for saying FDJ.
Is it? Yes, sir.
Flex says no, it's not. You sound trying to be cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So Frankie,
When have I ever been cool?
but do we think that we might be replacing too much of the defensive kind of abilities of one of them?
No.
You think it'll be completely fine?
I think it'll be fine. It just depends how we're gonna play.
Yeah.
I said it on stream. Ten Hag, he has played with the competitive six before, but he's also played with a six that's not really that type of profile. So I think if he's going for control, we will probably see in the season, maybe an Ericsson, a flat midfield of Ericsson, De Jong, and could be Bruno as more of the attacking.
So you would want both of them out because I definitely think both Scott and Fred can't play. I think Fred's played better so far out of the two.
I think Fred would fit. It's just my opinion anyway. I just think Fred would fit more into kind of what Ten Hag wants.
No, I agree.
In the part, I think if we bring De Jong in and he needs a partner, maybe Fred is the partner for De Jong.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would also say we were talking about before, like a midfield three of De Jong, Donny, and say Ericsson. Obviously all three great with the ball at their feet, but especially in the Premier League, I'm not sure you can use that as a midfield three.
Yeah.
It's definitely against certain teams. Maybe get away with it at the team at the bottom of the table, but still.
Or plot twist.
You need the bite, don't you?
Or plot twist. Martinez goes in there in the midfield with De Jong and say an Ericsson. Pretty balanced. Or you put Donny. There's so many different.
So Martinez could be the defensive midfielder we're looking for.
And I think he's gonna be. I think it depends, innit? Partly, some games, we may decide to play Maguire. I don't know. That's on Ten Hag. He might decide, I want Maguire in this game. Maybe there's a team with a lot of aerial threat, even though Maguire's aerial prowess is actually quite not that good.
Yeah.
But he might still want the height in there. So you put Maguire in there. You move Martinez inside into the midfield. Maybe with a De Jong and then a Donny or whoever. And I think with those players coming in, there's so much fluidity. If you want to go really defensive, maybe if you think we're going to be under the cosh, you could play Martinez and Fred in the midfield.
How do you think the dynamic of the team changes once you add Maguire? Just from the 45 minutes that we've seen now, how do you think it changes? Because we saw Lindelof in really wide left back positions in terms of the high press and Varane into really high up the pitch. Do you think Maguire's capable of that kind of thing, or and how do you think he kind of changes?
I think he is. I think he is, but it's very much down to him, because when I have seen him do it, on the odd chance when I've seen him do it, because he knows he hasn't got the pace. It's very much about timing with him. So if he's off even by a little bit with the timing, he's not going to get there.
Yeah. So
it's literally down to whether he's going to be on form. I think it's risky. That's just my opinion. I think it's risky for him to play in that way, because there's times where he's got the timing spot on and he's won the ball, and you're like, right, how did he get to that so quick? Because of the timing, he's set off on time. He's judged it correctly. But when he gets it wrong, it looks really, really bad. So I think, again, as I said last season, it's not my job, innit? It's down to Ten Hag. It's down to him to figure out. And what we've seen today, we've seen an aggressive press. We've seen our defenders attacking the ball. We've seen Varane cutting things out before it gets putting out those fires. So can Maguire do that? I think that's the question. But at the moment, I think he's got like a niggling injury or something. He's doing his own program. He's one of those players that were doing their own program. So we'll see. I do think the dynamic does change, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask you the same question when it came to Martinez, actually. If you look at that first half, where do you see Martinez fitting in if we sign him? Is it in that sort of Lindelof role?
It's a good question. I think it has to be that role, or like what DJ's saying, maybe you see him as a CDM, or to that effect. I would like to see him most probably in the Lindelof role, like you were saying, in terms of the passing. But Lindelof's not been poor so far anyway. And maybe even in the left back role, potentially.
You think he can get up and down though? I mean, we've signed the left back in Malacia.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a really
and
good point.
we have Shaw. I guess, I mean, that's what's wild about Luke Shaw, isn't it? Is that we were convinced that he was coming off.
Yeah.
He made a signal quite early on.
That's it. So. But then, like he stays on. Looks like he's fine.
Yeah, maybe that's it. As you said, in the past, coaches and stuff have said they had to ignore him. Because again, it might be a mental thing. It could be a mental thing. I remember all those years ago, I think Sir Alex did say something about Hargreaves. But it didn't come out in the press, but Hargreaves actually said it. He said, Sir Alex, come to me. And I think it was with Louis Saha as well. These guys, they get injured a lot, but sometimes it could be down to the mental. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I remember Mourinho saying something similar. I think it was about Robin. When Robin was at Chelsea, he was saying that he's a player, or was a player, that if he was 90% fit, that wasn't enough. I've got to be at 100.
It's got to be 100.
I've got to be 100% fit. And there is a fine line when it comes to it, isn't there? Of course, in that you don't want to give yourself further damage or whatever, because that's how you end up like Phil Jones, isn't it? Of someone that was taking painkilling injections to play a pre-season game.
Yeah, he was.
Which is crazy. Which was nuts when you think about it. And you don't really want to be doing that, but you would question with some players, and I know Mourinho certainly did about some players, didn't he? Of are you really unfit to play, or just is it like, wow?
So we've seen players like Rashford obviously play through injury, Maguire as well play through injury for us. So certain managers do demand that kind of can you play no matter what kind of thing. So and Mourinho was that kind of type. Would get Drogba and all these kind of players to be playing through serious injuries. We've got Malacia's on now.
Yeah, we've got some changes on at half time. We've got Malacia, Ahmad. Is that Donny on the pitch as well?
It is, guys. It is Donny. It's Donny van der Beek. Yes.
We might have actually 11 subs. I mean, they'll put it up on the screen in a second. We'll see, and then we'll let you know.
Is that Tuan Zabi or Eric Bailly there as well?
Yeah, we've got. I mean, let's be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if it was a completely different.
Is that Tellers at centre back as well?
Yeah, that's Tellers at centre back.
Here we go. We're off. Kickoff is underway. Second half. United, of course, are 3-0 up from that impressive first half performance. Hopefully, all of the subs will come up on the screen in a second.
Savage as well. Savage in the middle, I think, and Zidane Iqbal.
Yep.
And obviously, as well, we're assuming that Liverpool will probably have made lots of subs too.
Yeah. Pellistri out wide.
There is Eric Bailly. Already craziness involved from him.
He's so
Do you
funny,
expect anything less as well?
Yeah.
Well, Liverpool certainly have a point to prove after that shocking first half as well. I think that's Savage on the ball there.
Yeah.
This is Zidane Iqbal. Goes out for a throw.
Got to do better than that.
Yeah, didn't turn out the way you would have wanted it to.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka's on as well. Wan-Bissaka and Pellistri out on
on the right side.
On the right side, yeah.
Ball put into the box. Take your time. Well, not that
not
long.
that- not that long.
Misjudged it. He's misjudged it.
What happened?
Wan-Bissaka, Wambi.
Yeah.
Did you see how KG flip-flopped when he met
did,
him in person?
He did. He flip-flopped so
Unbelievable.
bad. He flip-flopped so bad. But,
Yeah.
you know, KG looked like a little kid there. He looked like a little
Yeah,
kid.
you do love to see it, don't
Yeah,
you? I mean,
love to see it, man. It's
that's
so pure.
That's what it's all about. That's what football's all about. So Erik ten Hag has made 10 changes at half-time. David De Gea is the only player remaining from the starting lineup. So 10 full changes, and once I get them who they actually are, we'll let you know. But with Terrell Malacia, first time we're seeing him in a Manchester United shirt, so we'll keep an eye out for him. Ahmad as well. Speaking of which, there is Malacia.
Yeah.
He ain't stopped smiling since he came to the club.
Yeah, excited
Infectious.
to see him play. Yeah, excited to see him play. Excited to see him play.
The community was saying something about my mic. Can everybody hear me? Just put a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me, guys.
They were saying speaking to the mic, but then this is when you say that it's all a fraud because he's not speaking into that mic.
I'm not speaking into that one.
That's why. Here's De Gea. Switch. You having that, Marcel?
Yeah, it was all right.
Can't win with it, honestly. Here's De Gea once again.
Oh, that's a good pass.
I'm not even sure if he meant it, though.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah, I don't think he meant that one.
United are on the break, though. Here is Malacia. Cuts back inside. Take that. Passes it back. Savage.
Tellers, centre back.
Yeah, what position is Tellers?
Just had
He's
to fit
centre
him
back,
in.
yeah.
Just to fit him in.
Because there's Malacia's at left. That was a heavy
I
pass.
thought you could have got that though. It looked like he could've.
maybe.
Young
Super chat
Savage
from
there.
David T says, it's blacked out. It says, well, just 100% trophies. I'm trophies this season. You take any victories we've got,
Yep.
David T. That's what we'll do.
So as you can see, obviously we've completely changed the side and early teething period. They're gelling in terms of the style of play, build up. We're a bit shaky, I think. Nothing's really been put together.
Well, they're nervous,
Yeah.
Marcel.
Possibly. I mean, completely different.
Some of the younger
side.
players certainly will be, right?
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Not the best touch from Malanga. Ball's
Yeah.
bouncing around a little bit. Looking for the team who's going to settle here quickly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good
Liverpool
there.
pretty much had all the ball. There's Tellers. Nice
Oof.
little flick.
It's
See,
a
I want a
foul.
foul.
Yeah,
It's a foul. Yeah.
Yeah.
he brought it
Gonna
back.
say.
Yeah.
Held him back. You've seen all the substitutions on the screen there. Donny's on.
Ahmad, guys.
Yeah. That's what to say.
What we thinking?
And up front as well. Ahmad up front, which is interesting.
Yeah,
Well, who else could play, to be fair?
yeah,
True.
Who else could play as the striker that he could bring on?
exactly. Yeah.
He started all of his attacking options, didn't he? You think about it, because our two strikers we have are Rashford and Marcel. They played the first half.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sedan Iqbal there. Good player.
Yeah, I really like how he plays.
Well,
the
some
game.
of these players, we were talking about this morning, weren't we, Marcel, that some are obviously fighting for their long-term future. I like to say Eric Bailly.
Yeah.
He wants to impress because
Yeah.
he wants to stay at the club. But some of the younger players, like Zidane Iqbal, like Charlie Savage, like Ahmad, they're playing because they want to impress the manager enough that they don't go out on loan
Yeah.
for another season. If you can impress the manager, he might look at you and say, well, actually, that's an option and we'll keep. Anthony Elanga's a great example. He was going to go out on loan last January, came
Yeah.
into the squad, and then
Exactly.
Ralph was like, no way. He was starting tons of games. And now he's been doing his pre-season work. Heavy pass there to Donny.
Yeah.
Well, if you
heavy.
remember, he's changed his tune. He wanted to leave at some point at one stage, didn't he? He wanted to literally leave and not be at United. And
But
now
it's-
he
it's-
wants to stay.
I think they would
No,
all
no,
want to
not
stay. It's hard to get the kind of pay that you get at Man United
Oh,
anywhere else.
Bailly's
Bad pass
giving it away.
by.
Do you know who's got the armband in this half, Marcel?
No, he does. Don't tell me it's David De Gea.
It's David De Gea.
It's David De Gea.
As it should be. He's a leader.
We'll see.
Well, you were saying that this morning. You were going, well,
He's
David
one
De
of the.
Gea.
He's up because he's been one of the most senior players. Everything else has changed in the club except for our goalie. Everything else has changed, and so he's a constant within the side. So
David T said, the bars meant loading. Treble incoming. I see. Right. See, I'm not proficient in talking in emojis. Apparently, kids nowadays, DJ, they just talk just pure emojis.
Oh, man. I'm
Yeah,
too
yeah.
old for that.
in every single one of the tweets, I think you got to have maybe an emoji or two in there these days.
Do you have to?
You don't have to, but I'm saying.
I try to. I'll put,
Yeah, you put one or two in there.
To be fair, I put emojis in most of my messages.
Yeah.
So
I
it
use
gets
it-
the point
I
across.
use it as punctuation.
Yeah, I get you. It gets the point
If
across.
I
as
ended a
well.
message, if I said, I don't know, good job, and I just put full stop, you go, okay. But if I said good job, fist bump, you go,
Yeah.
I did a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It gets the point across. Yeah.
Everyone has their favourites, though, don't they, with the emojis?
Yeah.
Thing is, though, like, you know, like if you've got, like, say, an iPhone, you put out a word and then it highlights in orange and you can press it and it turns into an emoji.
Yeah.
My mum sends me messages and they're really difficult to read because of that, because she presses it every time. Every time. And I'll be reading through and I'll be like, I'm not really sure what she's saying.
Oh, man.
Zoe Muller with the contribution as well. Appreciate the contribution. Be sure to smash a like on the like button as well. And subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Eric Bai deals with danger nicely.
Yeah.
Puts us in danger a lot of the time as well.
Yeah. What does Faz usually say? Jackie Chan's the ball. What does that mean?
You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that. Because I didn't know what he meant either. And that, you just reminded me. I meant to ask him what that actually means. So Faz, if you're watching, please jump in the community and let us know what that means. Because I need to know what Jackie Chan the ball.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
And he said it with passion as
well.
Didn't
he also said it as if people know what it means.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones where you go, I'm not going to say anything because I might be stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. He Jackie Chan.
Because you look around the room, everyone else looks like they know what it means. I don't know what it means.
I don't know.
I'm too scared to say.
I have no clue, to be honest with you.
I think he means some form of, kicks. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I've seen Eric Bailly do some. Ooh.
I mean, he's quite brave. He's a brave player, and I've seen him do quite acrobatic things, fling himself in front of the ball.
But that's why he gets injured, Marcel.
Yeah.
His injury record is quite self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Because you see him in moments in games and he is flying into tackles and all that kind of stuff.
Broken Biscuit.
Champions League.
That's his name now, isn't it? Broken Biscuit.
He's a broken biscuit.
He's Broken Biscuit.
Do you remember them?
I
You used to get them as a kid?
In the bag, yeah, get them in the bag. Oh, I loved it. You get them in the bag.
Yeah.
You say, oh wait, that's a rich tea or that's a bourbon or whatever.
And they kind of, the flavour would kind of mix in with each other.
Yeah, they would all mix.
You'd have a rich tea, but it tastes a bit bourbonish.
Yeah, and then sometimes you get the odd cookie in there, just the odd cookie in there.
Yeah.
Broken Biscuits.
Oh, wow.
You ever
Marcel,
experienced that,
Nah.
See what you say too.
You haven't lived. You've never had broken biscuits in a box?
No. Oh, yeah, or just a mixture of different biscuits in the box.
No, but they were broken. That's the point.
Okay, no.
So whenever they were making the biscuits,
Malasia.
they got broken.
Yeah.
And so they went, we can't use these.
Yeah.
We put them here. And
They
then
made
they
their own
sell the
thing,
box.
broken
And then they
biscuits,
sell the box.
Wow. Nah, I didn't know
So
about
they're
that.
cheaper than buying normal biscuits because they're not good.
And you get your favourites
In school, there would be like a biscuit tin or whatever, and there'll be different types of biscuits when you're really young or whatever. Or at home, you might have all your biscuits put in a specific tin.
Yeah, biscuit. Yeah.
Yeah, but not broken biscuits. Nah, I've never heard of
Broken
that.
Biscuits are a classic.
Yeah,
I'm going to look for them now.
They literally would cost like less than £1.
Yeah, I'm going to look for them.
It's a cheaper alternative than buying.
Wow.
And bear in mind, a rich tea is what? Like a pack of rich tea is like 30p.
Yeah.
Like the cheapest biscuit, but yeah.
I do miss my broken bit. You know what?
I can't believe you've never had that, Marcel.
No.
You haven't lived.
No. I'm living under a rock at the moment then.
All your favourites in one.
In one
Yeah,
place.
exactly.
But don't you get that for like your Christmas?
That's a selection pack.
Yeah,
It's
selection,
different.
right.
It's different.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
different.
you're getting the concept.
Yeah, it's different.
The concept is it's a box and it's just got a load of shit in there, basically. They do the same with jelly babies. You know, like with jelly beans.
Yeah.
If they're not formed properly,
Yeah.
they just put them off in a different pile and they'll go, we'll sell that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's something.
But they're still jelly beans.
Yeah.
I'd like to see those. I'd like to see that. That's quite interesting.
But not the broken
It's
biscuits.
just
no.
deformed.
Yeah.
Think of it, you get rich tea, custard cream,
Yeah.
all the British classics.
Yeah.
All the British classics.
He's in. Oh, De Gea, this is what you want. Good starting position.
Hey, is that what you're looking for, Mark?
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Quick throw in
Can
there.
you
He's got to
learn?
get back.
Can you learn this? Can you learn?
It's good early signs. Good early signs. Good early
That's what
signs.
you're looking for.
Yeah, good early signs. Confidence as well to come off the line quickly, close the space.
Throw in for Liverpool.
Fravendorf.
Heck of a name and a number. 94.
94.
I tell you what, that's when I was like City last season. I remember a couple of games, they brought some people on that you've never heard of. They're like numbers like 77.
77.
And they were all brilliant.
Yeah.
They all were brilliant. Look at that, Liverpool legends looking on. 3-0, can't believe what they're seeing.
Yeah. I mean, the game's a bit more balanced out now because, our starting lineup was not there. But
Liverpool corner, whipped in by Milner, headed away. Yeah, United haven't really touched the ball that much in this second half. Is Liverpool again going to look to get the ball in the box? Good block. Charlie Savage.
He's played very well.
yeah, I was about to
Very,
say.
very well. Anchoring the midfield there.
Yeah.
Nice little partnership with him and Zidane Iqbal in there as well.
Lil Yo-Yo said it's all about dipping biscuits in water. Ask Flex. It's vile.
You know what? I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet. But you know, maybe on one of the streams I'll do it.
It's not hot water. It's warm water though, as well.
Oh, it has to be warm.
I think so. I mean, I could get it. I almost understood it. Let's wait for this cross to go in by Milner. Not very good. Headed away. I could get it if it was boiling water. Say you had a Maryland cookie. There are other cookies available as well, by the way. If you had a Maryland cookie and it was boiling water and you dipped it in and the water was hot enough to sort of melt the chocolate a bit, I would say I get that.
Yeah.
Because you've softened the cookie and you've softened the chocolate.
Yeah.
Clip that. Out of context, UV. You've softened the cookie and you've softened the chocolate. I would get that. But it's warm. It doesn't even have that effect. It just makes it damp.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I mean,
I don't like cold, soggy biscuits. It's not for me.
No, but milk and any type of biscuits, all right? You know, with a cookie. If you're using the example of a Maryland cookie, with a bit of milk.
I can't drink milk like
that's
that.
That's a very broad, not any kind of biscuit and milk.
Rich tea, bourbon.
I'm not feeling a rich tea and milk, to be honest with you.
Bourbon.
No.
Yeah.
Custard cream.
No, not with milk.
Not with milk.
They have that milk biscuit. You know the milk biscuit with the cow on it.
You make custard, don't you? There's way too much milk going on in that
Well,
scenario.
I think it can work. And then you know those little milk biscuits that you used to get in primary school. The milk.
Yeah, the little in a little pack. Yeah, with the
Oh,
cow
the
on
soft
it.
The
ones.
cow on it. Yeah, they're really nice with milk.
I remember that. They had the cow like engraved on it or whatever.
Yeah. Those are really nice with milk.
What's everyone's favourite biscuits in the community?
Yeah,
That's what I
let us
want.
know. This is what's going on with this game. There's not a lot going on. But to be fair, I've seen some people that will say, there's a game on, guys. Talk about the games. You must have never watched a match view that I've done.
Wow.
I get so distracted during these because sometimes there are parts of the game that gets boring.
Yeah.
It's just the game's at a coast. It's just coasting right now. We're 3-0
It's
up.
pre-season.
Yeah,
It's just about chats.
Oh,
you know,
slipped.
malted milk. Is that what you're on
That's
about?
what it's
Malted
called.
milk.
Malted milk. Genius. Who was that?
That was from Mark. Mark said malted milk.
Thank
There
you very
go.
much, Mark.
There, you've jogged his memory. Oh, United counter-attack. Donny's through. Is it Pellistri?
Facundo's
Oh.
just
Look, he didn't have his head
head
up.
down.
Get your head up, man.
Yeah,
you've seen-
Facundo, his
you've
head
seen.
down. 2 players free on the other side of the pitch.
KG will be furious.
Yeah. Look, Elanga's complaining at him,
Facundo.
saying why
Get
you
your head up,
pass
man.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Ahmad's struggling physically with
Yes.
the game, the physical side of it.
He did that last time, didn't you? Remember when he
Yeah.
played in the Champions League? That
Yep.
game when all of the youngsters played, and he did look physically
against young boys at home.
Yeah, he looked physically that he was a bit off it, and I think the hope was that he would go to Rangers and he would find that physicality. The problem is that he didn't play that much because he went into a Rangers side that was on this European adventure, so he couldn't break in there. And when it came to the league, you know, they were eventually quite far off it in the end.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work out the way that they'd hoped. I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to Rangers, to be honest.
Premier League loan, you know, a couple of clubs, maybe some vacancies in the Premier League.
Last year he was meant to be.
Crystal Palace, wasn't it?
Last year he was meant to be going to Feyenoord, wasn't he? And then he got injured.
Oh yeah.
That's why he
Feyenoord,
went in
it,
January. He was going to go in the summer. That's a
Hey, ref, go on.
foul. Free kick to United. Foul on Anthony Elanga.
Who takes the free kicks right now with
I
this?
don't know. Yeah, that's a good
That's
point.
a very good question.
There's no Bruno. Obviously no Ronaldo.
Yeah. No Delo, even you potentially put him in the
Iqbal,
picking order. Zidane or
Telles,
Telles.
of course.
Yeah,
Set
from
piece
that- yeah,
specialist. One of the biggest
Oh,
lies.
look at this.
Oh, Liverpool
Look at
got,
this.
The 80.
Liverpool got the All-Stars coming
the
on.
All-Stars coming on now. Klopp's like,
Yeah.
right, I've had enough. It's a bit of bullying though. You're going to put them on against the kids.
I'd have liked to have seen, you know, the Martial Van Dijk thing again
Yeah,
because, of
yeah.
course, I remember we were watching it the other day when Van Dijk was playing for Southampton and Martial just sends him the wrong way.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But then, it's just a different player though. I think Van Dijk's just a totally different player from then till Liverpool. You know what I mean?
I forgot we were talking about biscuits then because I was looking in the
Yeah.
chat and I was thinking, why are people talking about biscuits? Ball whipped in to
That's
nobody.
terrible.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Set piece specialist. What was everyone saying? Andy saying nice biscuits.
Yeah, they're nice
right.
biscuits. Yes.
Yes.
Toby, is they the ones with like sugar on the
Sugar
top?
on it, and it's got
Thin
nice
layer
on
sugar
it.
and it's got nice ingredients. Oh,
Yeah.
they're a treat.
It's just a bit too plain for me, to be honest.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're sweet as anything.
I
love
would
them.
eat it. Oh, clearly, look at me. But I would. Chocolate Hobnob is undefeated.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Hobnob's undefeated as
Hobnob.
well.
Hobnob is undefeated.
Start-
And
Jammy
the original
Dodgers.
one,
Jammy
yes.
Dodgers. No.
Yeah, all right.
It's not dippable, is it? Jammy Dodger.
No.
That's not dippable.
No.
You're getting a bit crazy.
Not, and with the hot water, definitely no.
No. No, and we wouldn't.
Flex really eats biscuits with hot water.
What? No, it's not
Warm
warm.
water,
It's
sorry.
warm.
What is that?
Warm.
What, room temperature?
Wow, this is the thing. Oh, Darwin Núñez is on.
Have you seen? Maybe I don't want to jinx it, but have you seen the
Marcel
clips?
was saying this morning
Yeah.
about the videos of him.
Yeah.
He couldn't score for nothing. bro.
Yeah. Maybe, hopefully, he's nervous and just not good at all.
I hope so.
We've got a couple of monsters to worry about in the league. Got Haaland as well.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said about United when he said?
I heard he
which
said something, but
which
what did
club
he say?
are you looking forward to playing the most? I think and he said United, which we know. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You know.
He's scared of retribution
Yeah.
for his father.
Do you see that video of Pep?
No.
Have you seen that, Marcel?
No.
So there's a video. There's a video of Pep, and I think he goes out on his bike quite a lot in Manchester, and some fan sees it's Pep from quite far away
Yeah.
and starts giving it Pep. I will give you, but
Yeah.
but the way he's saying it is quite intimidating.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
and it's late.
Yeah.
And he's speeding after him, going Pep, and eventually Pep looks terrified.
Yeah.
Eventually he does stop, but Pep, like, he's sort of shielding himself behind his
bike.
bike. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
United fan or City fan? Doesn't
Don't know.
know. Doesn't know.
I don't know. I'd be a bit intimidated.
Yeah, 100%.
you would.
100%.
Of course.
I saw some people were kind of trying to give him a bit of like shit about it, but I'm like, if I'm walking down the street, even if it's
Yeah.
you, DJ, and I know you,
Yeah.
and I hear in the distance Owen, and then I can see someone riding a bike
you don't know who
towards
it is.
me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking, I don't know what's going on
One,
here.
yeah. Even though you're a giant of a human, Owen, so I don't know why you.
In comparison to you,
Yeah, but just in general.
Look at
No,
that
in
part- look at
general.
that
Forget
pass by
comparison
De
to
Gea.
me.
we were talking
Nah,
about that
that's
this morning,
fast.
me and Marcel.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virtually, you're the same height as everyone.
Yeah. And in the thumbnails, DJ.
Yeah, the fun is, yeah.
Tell you what, Liverpool have had all the ball this second half. Been a lot
Yeah,
of
they have.
chasing by United, but you would say not a lot of threat by Liverpool.
No.
They got the big guns on though now.
Wow.
Salah, Alexander. I'll tell you what, if they score this, it's a good goal. Bad pass. Well, actually, not necessarily a bad pass. Just that pitch, it holds up a lot, doesn't it? But that was a nice move by Trent to Salah. Well, it was typical Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Van Dijk to Trent to Salah.
Yeah, and it was
Overlap.
seamless. It was seamless. It
Yeah.
was seamless.
But I'm taking the bragging right. Even if we get through this half 0-0, so
Yeah.
you've brought on your best players.
Yeah.
Look at you. Couldn't get past Eric Bailly.
Yeah.
It was a bobble, Marcel.
I'm just looking at it, just thinking, oh my
It was a
gosh.
bubble.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
but
on, Malacia. Hold
Malacia's
him
done
off
really well with that.
lovely. Just hold off, Trent.
Run, Anthony, go.
How does Donny feel in this kind of team? With, not the starting lineup.
I mean, he couldn't make it any more obvious where he wanted the ball. As well. There.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it does look like, I guess, Ahmad's playing up front.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, that's probably the highest I've ever seen Donny up the pitch
Yeah.
as a
that's true.
starting position for United. But make no mistake, this isn't any, genius by Ten Hag. It's just he doesn't have another striker.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So he's literally just trying to fit people in, essentially.
Do you think we go into the market for one, or is it?
It depends on the Ronaldo situation, doesn't it? I mean, ideally, even before all of this Ronaldo stuff, I was saying that's a ball over the top by Trent.
Wow.
Starting position, David De Gea.
Yeah.
Well
Good
played.
again. Oh, what's he doing?
Got
Yeah.
pushed out a bit.
Yeah, he did.
Did well.
He did very well. He
Very
did like
under
his-
hair like that.
Yeah, but he's injured himself. Very the hairline.
Come on. He's not used to it. For a decade, he's not been running around.
Look, no one's even touched him really.
Nah, the ball's
Excellent.
still in the box. Yeah, the ball's still in.
Just maybe a bit of a tight hamstring.
Maybe, yeah. It's good. It's good.
But we'll take that.
Yeah, yeah.
All over,
100%.
just give him right back to him.
Yeah, you know
would
what?
say in that case-
I see your points.
You would say in
Marcel,
that case,
I do.
again, it's pre-season. Roll it out to someone. Roll it out to someone, please. Because, it was not ideal.
Yeah.
Especially after you've just maybe pulled your hamstring.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Keep the ball a little
Keep
bit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw in for
we
Liverpool then.
haven't seen our way into the team into the game at all, guys. I don't think.
The
right
second
now.
half, again, we've barely been on the ball. I'd love to know the possession stats in this second half, it must be said, because what must they be?
Yeah. Oh, Ahmad looks like he's hurt himself.
Ahmad's gone down now. A lot of chasing of the ball, really, as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is really proper pre-season stuff.
I would have maybe put
Liverpool
Alanga up top.
Yeah, actually, it's a good shout. I wouldn't be. I would be. Go on. Or Ahmed's trying to win the ball back there. I think that's Robertson.
It's the physicality.
Now keep it. Put your foot on the ball. There's a Dan Iqbal.
He's been one of our best players.
Go back to the keeper.
He's been literally one of our best players, honestly.
Who's Savage?
No.
Iqbal.
Well, both.
Tidy with the ball on his
Both of
feet.
them, both of them have been played really well. That partnership that they have there.
Yeah.
Savage sits deeper. Iqbal kind of try dictate the tempo. Very comfortable at his feet. Good balance. Turn of pace. He's got everything, man. I used to hear about him a lot.
You do feel bad for Donny, don't you?
Yeah,
Because
that's what I'm saying.
like, obviously people are looking for him to, do something, but he literally has. I don't even know if he's touched the ball.
Yeah, and he's with the kids.
Bye. How's your touch opportunity?
Jackie Chan in the ball.
That's what it is. That's what it might be.
That's what it is, guys.
Look at him giving that look. Yeah, I know. It was bad.
That's perfectly what he's thinking.
Oh, the hair might be coming off.
The hair's coming off.
I don't think that was the intention as well.
Nah,
I think it was, again, it's the hamstring.
That's not good to see, man.
You get to see your wish now.
Yeah,
Marcel.
but not in the way that...
What was he saying before the game?
Tom Heaton, yeah. But it's not in the way that I would like to see. Wow, look. Proper Jackie Chan in the football,
That's a
man.
proper stretch as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That will do your hamstring. Look at this.
Yeah.
Stretch. He kicked himself in the face.
Yeah.
It's great when it works. When it doesn't work, it goes in the net or it goes to an oppositional player. You think, mate, what are you doing?
What's happened here, though?
Calf, maybe.
Maybe he's just saying it's just a bit tight.
And plus, it's pre-season.
Pre-season,
A bit of a tight hamstring. Ten Hag's asking him if he's all right.
Yeah.
Give him a bit of a nod. Just a bit tight. And I didn't want to play the whole game. I didn't think I was going to.
Goalkeeper kit looks a bit strange.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike. It looks a bit strange.
It's very sort of abstract shower curtain.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? That's the £1 shower curtain from the pound shop.
Looks like they just rolled around in the flipping wallpaper section of B&Q or whatever.
It does look a bit like that, isn't it? Or they had a blue kit and they just went, you know what? You get a paintbrush, you just get that.
Tie-dye.
There
Looking a
you
bit
go.
tie-dye.
Just flick a bit of paint on it. That'll jazz it up a bit. But it's got the same thing around the badge as well. Which, again, I'm not massive on.
Nice.
So we've got a completely different 11 from the one we started now. We've got 11 new players on.
Nice.
Nearly 70 minutes gone, and it's Manchester United 3, Liverpool 0. First half goals from, who are they from? Sancho, Marcel, and Fred.
Yeah.
Oh, that chip.
Very
I
good
think
chip.
that was the best one out of them all.
The first half feels like a lifetime ago.
It
Already,
does,
doesn't it?
it does.
It really does.
The whole dynamic of our squad is just completely changed.
Nice
And how they're playing on the pitch.
Inside. Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
terrible.
poor by
I tell you
Alanga.
what, Alanga has had a bit of a stinker since he came on at half time. Ball in, deal with that, goalkeeper. See, that is where you would say as the goalkeeper,
You should have beat.
Get
Communicate,
out
yeah,
to
you're right.
and Bayo give him the look up as if to say, where are you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
And to be fair, a game like this could be one of those games where, we've heard all these discussions about
Monash
bringing
is
in
so
another
good at-
goalkeeper this summer. That it might be
Beautiful.
like, well,
Come on, Ahmad.
Yeah,
Come
he's gotta
on,
hold
man.
on to that.
Can't be doing that.
Salah tries a
Hold on.
forward pass, blocked by Bailly.
He's
Give him a
looking. He's
shout.
not looking.
Nah, it's Ahmad, man. He's having a mare.
Here's Darwin Núñez. Strike,
Ooh,
good save.
strike.
Good save.
Good strike.
First sign of danger from Núñez.
Yeah.
Standard save.
Standard save. Yeah. Malassi is so good.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good at holding off players. He's very strong.
He's looking around saying there's no option,
Yeah.
but he's still been able to retain the possession and find someone. And
And I think with him, you can still see he's trying to get up to. He looks a bit flat-footed, a bit because of obviously the fitness thing. A lot of the players do, but I'm liking the early signs of him.
I mean, it's difficult to judge, isn't it, this second half? I was about to say, is there anyone that's really standing out? But it's difficult to say because we've had so little of the ball.
I'll be honest,
The
I've been
midfield.
watching Zidane and Savage for me.
yeah,
Really, really good partnership. I like how they work together. I think they actually play together in the youth team as well. Like same position, partnership there. Community, please let me know if that's a thing. Like if they actually play as a partnership in the midfield, because it does look like they know each other's game pretty well. Ahmad struggling to get into the
I'm
game.
worried for
Donny
Ahmad.
struggling to get in the game.
I'm worried for Ahmad.
Yeah,
I'm worried
it's
for him.
the physicality.
Yeah.
I was going to say he's got an unenviable task though. United have none of the ball, and his role is just to chase it in the second half. You know.
Well, I'm not seeing the structured press that we were seeing in the first half in terms of looking at clear signs of players going high up the pitch and stuff like that. We just haven't been able to work our way into the game.
Seeped down into the youth ranks just yet. I don't think.
Well, you would say certainly, wouldn't you, that any kind of style that we had in the first half is not present right now. And to be fair, that's probably for a variety of reasons: humidity, conditions, lack of familiarity, not just with the system, but I would assume that this group of 11 has never played with each other before.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of all of them,
Yeah, you're right.
So there's that lack of chemistry there, certainly. And also you've got people in positions they're not really comfortable with, i.e. you've got Ahmad up front. Technically, I suppose you would say that Donny is actually in the Bruno role, though. Mm-hmm. He's playing as a 10. The issue is that the 10 has barely touched the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Or had any time on the ball. Not even barely touched it. Like you saw in the first half, Bruno was really instrumental in everything, and Donny's just,
But it's that comment that was said before in terms of creative options. Yeah. Having Savage and Zidane, they're young, but they haven't been able to dictate a game and control the tempo of a game. Whereas Frankie and Eriksen are able to do that.
That's so poor.
Yeah, it's not looking great. But again, good tackle.
Good tackle by Alanga on Trent. But this is pretty close, bar maybe a couple of players, to Liverpool's strongest starting 11.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. And you would argue that United, whilst they're not having any of the ball, they're definitely holding their own.
Yeah,
yes.
Definitely
how many gilt-edged chances have Liverpool had in this second half?
All
over the top.
Pass.
Keep going. You'll make it. Go around the goalkeeper.
Oh!
Has
he gone down? No, he's not going to.
I think he could have made it round.
I wasn't sure.
I think he
could have
gone round.
To go down.
Yeah, I think he could have gone round.
Yeah, I think he could have gone round.
Yeah.
He's caught him though.
I mean, we can't tell if they've given anything. I mean, it's a good ball as well.
Is he onside this pass?
Dan Ekbal.
He's off.
He's off,
yeah.
I don't think he was onside.
Good ball, though. Alanga gets ahead of Trent.
He should be able to go around, if I'm honest. Maybe collisions on the feet. Collisions at the feet.
Could have gone round him. That's a strange choice.
Oh, the knee.
There was collision.
Yeah.
There will be the debate about was that who really initiated that contact, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Clash of knees, they hurt.
Yeah.
I've had match-ending ones.
Literally. Yeah. Proper dead leg, that.
Yeah. Sore for days.
But first bit of excitement in the second half.
For us, definitely.
Scrappy game at the moment.
But you would say, even though, again, Liverpool have got this strong team on the pitch, United still look relatively comfortable.
Yeah, the structure.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it here. I think Charlie Savage is better than McTominay, man. Literally, from what I've seen. Yeah, no, I'll stand by it. From what I've seen, retains the ball, better passer of the ball.
Wins the ball back there.
Yeah, I think he's actually a better all-round player than him.
Oh, that's a short pass by Alanga.
Yeah.
He has been off it, Alanga, hasn't he, to be fair? Really off it.
Yeah.
But I agree, I think Charlie Savage has played well. And also, as well, if you know that you maybe don't have the full technical abilities in the middle of the pitch, just keep it simple.
Yeah. And that's what he's
been
doing.
Win the ball back, get rid of it quickly, easy pass.
He looks technically better than McTominay. He's receiving
you would
it
argue
under pressure.
He's maybe got a better touch.
Yeah, and he's receiving it in areas where it's quite congested in there.
That's a bad pass back to him, though, by Tellers.
And one thing that I've seen from Charlie Savage, which I don't see from McTominay, is Charlie Savage uses his weaker foot to pass the ball, and the passes get to their man. McTominay ain't passed with the left.
Yeah, but McTominay, a lot of the time when the ball is at his feet, does look very uncomfortable, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It certainly did in the first half as well.
I mean, but he does contribute a little bit more going forward, though. I feel like Savage is playing a bit too comfortable, a bit too safe, a bit too much behind the football, and in our half. I mean, I haven't really seen him, kind of venture into that opponent's half enough.
Here's Trent. Looking for those United players taking a while to get back, haven't they?
Yeah.
It was just the back four for a second.
Wan-Bissaka.
Bailly clears. Yeah, any sense or style of play has kind of evaporated
done,
massively.
Yeah.
But United still in the lead. Liverpool not having gilt-edged chances, struggling to break United down.
Yeah. We're organised for sure. That's definitely the positive right now, is that there's a little bit of organisation. It's just the philosophy and the shape is not there, and the passing is not there either.
Here come Liverpool on the attack again. I'll tell you what, to be fair,
Yeah,
Bailly's played well.
Yeah,
Look here.
Keep going, Eric.
Go on,
You're in.
Give it to him again. Give it
What's
to
that
him again.
3v1?
Ahmad.
Ahmad, square it.
Oh!
Pellistri.
Oh! Beautiful. And that was Bailly. Look, Bailly's like, that's because of me.
That's Eric Bailly's
That's
goal.
because of me.
Celebrate with him. 4-0.
Bailly's like, that's because of me.
Clinical counter-attack. 4-0
Yes.
Manchester United.
Yes.
Tell you what, that is unbelievable because we have done nothing in the second half. We've literally counter-attack goal. Eric Bailly,
But-
unbelievable.
Yeah,
We look-
but
we look
that's what we was
slightly
talking
fitter.
about.
We look fitter as well.
Interception, 1-2. Bailly keeps going. I thought Ahmad would cut it back just for like shits and giggles, basically, a little bit. Like, you ran this whole way.
I thought they were going to give it to Bailly to score.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Look, he's like, oh, God.
Can't believe it.
He's
Look at this.
knackered.
But that's what we was talking
What's the
about in
step
terms
up?
of that's what our key attribute is. This counter attack is definitely embedded within this side. So
1-2 with Pellistri, or the pass to Pellistri. Gives it to Ahmad, cuts it back.
bang.
Good finish.
Yeah.
In off the post, sends the keeper the wrong way.
Yeah.
4-0 Manchester United. They all count. We're winning the league.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Nah, very nice finish.
Yeah.
And the winners of this match do get a trophy. They all count, DJ.
What's it called? The Century Cup?
Something like
Something
that.
like that. The Century
Is
Cup.
that the same football with all their faces not on that football? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. No, I
It
don't
can't be the
think
same
it is.
football.
Doesn't look like it.
But yeah, they all count.
Everyone's celebrating.
That's
like
what it'll
it's-
say. You know, like when it comes up on Sky Sports,
Yep.
they'll say like 500 Man United appearances. It will say Century Cup winner
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah. It's on there. It's on there.
They
It
all
has to be.
count.
It has to be.
No, 100%. I mean, for the players mentally, we've got a game against these at Old Trafford coming up. So they, any sort of win, any sort of thing that you can take from this is definitely bodes well for the season.
Look at Eric. It's easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Unbelievable. There's Pellistri in the box once again. I tell you what, if you start getting mad scores.
Oh, come on, ref.
Yeah,
what I mean?
what 5 and 6 and 7. People are talking about
Klopp
7 the
wouldn't
other
wanna-
way.
Klopp wouldn't want to see that. He wouldn't want to see that. He wouldn't want to
he'll
see
be-
his team.
Surely he'd be thinking, I know the result doesn't matter, it's about minutes and
Yeah.
fitness, but this is nearly his strongest Liverpool side. And again, maybe bar the goalkeeper, obviously.
Go on, Elanga.
Oh.
I'll take that. I will take it.
Bar the goalkeeper. But again,
Yeah.
what have they created in the second half?
Nothing.
Not a lot. I mean, United hadn't prior to that attack. They haven't really created all that much. They do, in fairness to them, just look like they are just completely going through the motions.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look to be a ton of impetus.
Yeah.
I also, as well, KG's there and Facundo scores.
Facundo! You can imagine him going, Facundo!
Yeah, people will say coincidence.
Coincidence. I was waiting for you to say it.
Here's Wan-Bissaka. What pass can he do? Where is he going to go? See, this is where he's on the ball and you're thinking, where on earth are you going?
Yeah.
Does well, though. Gives it to Pellistri.
Nah, I'm really impressed with those midfield too. That's definitely got to be a point in question there. Really impressed.
Yeah, midfield two have done well. I said Eric Bailly thinks done very well too. Good pass again. But that's the thing with Bailly is you can't doubt like his ability. It's just it's his ability to stay fit that you doubt.
Yeah.
It's not to say that when he plays badly. He's incredibly erratic. If you could have this Eric Bailly for all season, for the entire season, you wouldn't even be in discussions about he needs to go. The reason he needs to go is because how long has he been at the club? 6 years.
Yeah.
And has he played 100 games? Barely.
That's a very good
It's
question.
wild.
It's perfectly said, to be honest with you. That's exactly the reason why he needs to go, to be honest.
Is Malacia,
He's played well.
Alanga. You, to be fair, has not had the best second half.
Yeah. But this looks like our first really spell. We've now kind of woken up into the game, and it's the 70 or some
Too
poor
much,
pass. It's
too
the
much,
79th minute
Forced it
now,
a bit too much there.
and this has maybe been our best 10-minute spell, 5-minute spell.
But yeah, Manchester United 4, Liverpool 0.
Well, Nunes winning that.
Yeah, Marcel was definitely never going with that against Eric Bailly.
Super chat from Manzar says, respect, boys. Yes.
Respect, man.
Respect.
Yes.
Respect.
10 minutes to go, 4-0. Can't ask for much more than that, can you, Marcel?
It's very good. There's a lot of positives to take. And I was saying 2-2. DJ was saying a 3-2 win. We've just gone past everyone's expectations, really.
Yeah.
So positives is definitely there, and happy.
You just look way more.
Little, touch
Fitter.
there from...
I'm telling you, like, when you. But I think with the Premier League, obviously, because of the pace of it, You know, you're going to need those stronger defensive-minded players in the middle of the park at some points. But again, it just depends how Ten Hag wants to set up.
Where do you guys see Eriksen fitting into this? And you know, we've seen obviously the 10 being played by Bruno, now the 10 by Donny. Definitely one of the 8s
Yeah,
in this shape.
He'd be. It depends if we're going to play flat. He'd be next to De Jong, and then you'd maybe have a Fred there as well.
Yeah, I mean,
And then maybe
it's
have Bruno up
interesting, isn't it?
top.
Because
There's options.
I think the second half, you can't get a good idea as to what Ten Hag's system is like, what his formation is like. This second half is just, let's just get players on.
Yeah, it's very scrappy.
Yeah.
I mean, the first half, you got a bit of an insight as to how he wants to play, especially with the pressing. Maybe not so much with the passing. I don't think that was particularly amazing. And we've been very clinical, it must be said, in this game, right? Really, 5 big chances, 4 goals. The only bad miss was Rashford.
Yeah.
Apart from that, you would say we've been very, very clinical with the chances we've had, which will be positive. Free kick to Liverpool. But, yeah, you definitely saw the pressing, the energy in the first half. Passing, it's going to take more work, clearly. And this second half, it's just kind of we'll just put you on.
Yeah, put you on, get some fitness.
See what happens.
Get some minutes.
I was quite surprised, though, by the 4-2-3-1. I did think that he was going to go with something a bit different. I thought he was going to go with 4-3-3.
I don't think he's got the players for it just yet.
That's true. That is true.
Doesn't have the
Do you
players.
think
for
he
it
just looks at it and says, "Look, this is what?
Yeah, this is
what this squad of players is set up
accustomed to."
Exactly. Yeah. Like,
I think Ralph learned that one very quickly.
That's very true. With the 4-2-2.
Yeah, because this United squad was actually going to be supposed to be playing 4-3-3. If you remember, that's what Ollie was trying to work towards, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
If only. The thing is, he said that, but I don't know if I buy it. I mean, he played 4-3-3 initially, didn't he? When he first came in.
Did amazing.
Yeah. I don't understand the logic, really. I don't. And he thought, we'll concede too many, we'll go 4-2-3-1. Free kick hits the wall.
Somebody in the face. Injured.
Injured. Yeah. That works.
It has to be.
It's always him. Always him.
Nah, guys, I really like this kit, man. Oh, he's captain as well. He's got the armband. Yeah. I really like this kit, guys. I don't know.
Is it grown on you? Is it grown on you, DJ? No.
It's terrible. Utterly terrible.
Occasionally, they zoom in on like a Liverpool player, and every single time they do, I go, that kit is awful.
That kit is shocking. See, look, he headed it, bravery again, just part of his game, I guess, just giving everything, and
I think I would agree with you when it comes to the goalie kit, though, the United one. I'm not feeling that.
Not feeling it.
This is just definitely an eyesore.
Whose decision is it anyway? Who signs off on this and says, "Oh, that looks amazing"?
It's Adidas, isn't it? They make it.
I think so. Yeah.
Or do they come to United with designs?
Option A, B, and C. Yeah, maybe.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think they might do.
United must have some kind of input. Surely.
They get the boardroom out. This is what we're thinking.
Yeah.
You know, this is it's made from this fabric. They bring the fabric testers out. Yeah.
What, like you're trying to buy a carpet?
Yeah, this is what we're going to be using. What do you think? It's breathable. You know, they do all of that stuff. You know, players ain't going to sweat as much. I don't know.
I wonder who is involved in those conversations.
It's a really good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be. You'd love to know which designs make the cutting room floor as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They've
just gone big on the collar.
Do you guys prefer this new kit over last season?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. Look at the short. The shorts look cold as well. The collar thing, alright, is debatable, but I think I like the badge logo.
What is this flipping Space Invaders pattern or whatever it is on the collar? Like
Space Invaders, Tetris.
Yeah, whatever. Like, just looks terrible. Looks utterly terrible.
The chat's saying update the scoreline. The scoreline will be updated shortly. We are working on it. I cannot do that with my fingers here. But it will get done. Because it is 4-0.
Yeah.
And we should celebrate.
We should celebrate.
We don't have many chances to celebrate that kind of stuff.
We was talking about, was it 11-1 on aggregate in terms of...
We've brought it back.
Yeah, we've brought it back.
Well, but we've got to play Liverpool. Was it third game of the season?
Yes.
4-0 Liverpool.
No.
When it really matters, right?
Yeah.
When it really counts.
No, I'm hoping the players will be taking something into this.
Back post, over the bar.
Yeah. Hopefully, the players will be taking what they've done here into that kind of game. Positivity, mentality needs to be there.
Yeah, at the end of the day, players are competitive. So going into the league, they even though this, both teams are trying to get up to speed, trying to gain fitness and stuff like that, you get a feel from the other team. Do you know what I mean? You get a feel of the gap in fitness. So if United think, oh, well, we're fitter than these guys today, they need to continue that going into the season and keep ahead. Do you know what I mean?
Right now, it's just, shameless bragging rights. 4-0, doesn't matter.
I'll take it.
We take it.
I'll take it.
That would sum us up there, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? They've beat us in the Premier League, humiliated us home and away, and we go, yeah, but who won in pre-season?
4-0.
Who won this? Was it Centenary Cup, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Who's holding that? And they'd be like, who cares?
Oh, Ten Hag.
Yeah, he's
on De
upset.
Gea. Is it De Gea? I think it was on De Gea, yep.
And somebody else that's not coming to get to ask for the ball off him.
I love it, though. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
What
It's
is
intensity.
it? It's heated.
I was heated, not De Gea.
Yeah.
Sorry,
De
David.
Gea's slander.
Sorry, David.
Yeah, true.
Sorry.
Marcel went to, yeah, probably was.
Yeah, already? No, sorry, Owen, sorry.
Agenda FC.
Sorry, Owen.
Disgrace.
Oh, Teller's caught out.
Is Salah in behind Tellez. Got Nunes in the box and players.
Good.
Cleared by Eric Bailly. Again.
Yeah, really good.
Eric Bailly. Good shot by Salah. Hits the post. Comes back out. Nunes. He's
done it again.
He skied it again.
Or was it, I think it might have been a little bit of a deflection. Or
How
he's
much?
just absolutely skied it.
How much is he worth?
80 plus or something.
80 plus.
Here we go.
80 million.
Headed away by his Salah, to be fair. It's
What
a
a
great
shot.
shot.
Oh,
Nunes.
Look, skied it.
It just skies it. I mean, Bailly's coming in.
He is.
But Nunes absolutely skies it over the bar. It's a great shot by Salah.
It really is.
Look at this.
It's shocking. I'm telling you. It's really bad.
There's one thing to do it in training. It's another thing to do it in a match. Consistency.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's nothing
Yeah.
but consistent. It's good.
yeah. We're still giving the ball away from the
I
goalkeeper.
was about to say, Heaton's just done another poor pass as well.
That's why United walked away.
Nah, we really wanted him.
Yeah.
I'm glad we haven't taken him, to be honest with you guys. I think
What, because of 2 clips?
because of 2 clips.
Dangerous. You know what I do think though? I think that's
Thiago. Yeah.
Didn't even notice he was on the pitch.
Honestly, it's been one of those kind of games. It's really scrappy.
But we take it, Marcel.
Mhm.
4-0. Now the aim is just to keep a clean sheet, right?
Yeah.
See it out. 2 minutes left plus injury time.
Ooh, Malaysia.
Very aggressive.
Malacia and Salah.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Knocks his boot off.
Yeah.
Superb. I think he's been solid in his United debut.
He's been good.
Hasn't had to do a ton, you would say.
He's
But
been-
I mean, there'll be the social media stuff of being like, the meme when they bring out like the car keys.
Yeah.
They go car keys, wallet, Salah. Things that are in Malacia's pocket.
Yeah. I mean, he's played well. I like a few of his attributes. We ain't really seen him go forward too much. Ooh.
Ball whipped in.
Oh.
Wan-Bissaka moving mad. Tabaslo has done a madness once again. He's gifted 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 United View memberships. And they've gone out to Ed T, Mark.
Go on, Ahmad.
Gordon.
It's a strength, I told
Gone
you.
out to Michael, 4 a.m. in Newcastle, what a name that is. Aliyah Phyllis, and I think that's it. But yes, big up Tabaslo. Look at that. Expanding the ever-growing United View Members Club community. Unbelievable stuff again. Just round of applause.
Round of applause.
Tabaslo. The second time he's done that as well.
He's the MVP, man.
That's why he's a mod. That's why he's a UV member. Expanding the
MVP.
ever-growing community. Big up
MVP.
Tabaslo. Amazing. So your new members, you can put in your emojis. You can put your badges in now. You can go and watch the Star Wars Guess Who. You can watch the Q&A that me and Flex did. And Flex, I was such a disaster when we did that. It was meant to be our first members video. And it was you meant to put members only. And Flex made it public. Everyone just started watching it.
Yeah.
It was meant to, we were like, oh, it's a preview.
It's a preview.
It's a taste of what you can get. But big up Tabaslo. Unbelievable. He is the UV MVP. Absolutely. As Liverpool are on the attack.
Nunes.
Yeah, he's not looking.
You're willing to write him off already, are you?
Yeah.
I'm
not looking anything great.
That was cold. You wanted to write him off already? Yeah.
Here he
Here's
is.
Nunes once again. Cuts it back. I mean, fires it across the box.
Yeah.
Ball put back in. Edge of the box volley. Blocked Eric Bailly.
Eric Bailly.
Oh,
Beautiful.
pre-season Bailly is something else.
Something
Ain't
else.
This guy's an animal.
Different kettle of fish there.
He is literally playing like his United career is on the
I
line.
don't know.
And it
Like,
is.
sorry, I'm looking at. I'm speaking about Alanga. I'm just
Langa's
not liking what he's doing.
shocking.
Yeah.
Ahmad, shocking as well. Donny, shocking, yeah. Got to call it how we see it.
Ahmed, I feel maybe it's slightly harsh in that his role has been just to chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's dead on his feet and he's winded. I would agree. I think Alanga's had a poor second half. The ball's just been bouncing off him.
Yeah.
Donny, it's not been the half for Donny, has it? You know.
Do you think he's been hard done by just because he's been playing with the younger lot?
Yeah, not a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
He's never going to get time on it.
Yeah,
a lot of passes to him didn't go to him.
Yeah, he works in systems.
Look at Eric Bailly. No,
Bailly again.
He's in there. Look at he's just in there. Doubling up.
It's pre-season Bailly, man.
Pre-season
I get you want to stay at the club. I understand.
Yeah.
I can see it, man. But just don't injure yourself before the season
Well,
starts.
first game of the season, hamstring will go. He's out for 3 months.
3 months. That will drag on to maybe 4.
But he has been actually unbelievable, must be said.
His ability is good.
If you were going to say first half man of the match, who would you give that to?
Sancho.
Yeah. Second half man of the match?
I want to give it to a youth player, so I would say Savage.
Give it to Zidane. Oh yeah. I'll give, yeah.
Would you not say Bailly's a contender for that?
Definitely he is.
Actually, you know what? Bailly.
Definitely he is.
Yeah, Bailly.
You turned pretty quick there, DJ.
Yeah, no, you know what? Because it's true. If you put him into perspective, kind of what he's been doing, he's been leading from the back.
Yes.
Ball whipped in. Oh, back post is Salah.
He tried it. He tried the cheeky one.
That was Malacia.
Malacia, good block. Can we get something on the counter of the
game?
game?
Full time, and that's it. Full time.
4-0.
Manchester United start off pre-season with a 4-0 victory over Liverpool. We're winning the league.
Yep. Eric's probably like, see you in the league.
Yeah.
normal day's work.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't
But
look phased.
the result is the result, isn't it?
I like that. I like that camaraderie with the management and the coaching staff there. I love it.
Anjay says, will there be a meet-up in Melbourne? I don't know. I know that obviously Flex and KG are going to be on tour going everywhere, Melbourne and Perth. But I don't know. They'd be the best person to answer that question, certainly. But before we wrap it up, guys, Marcel, thoughts on that?
Really, really good game of football. Early for us to kind of call anything in terms of, progression with the team. First half was the most important half in terms of seeing anything in terms of philosophy. Pressing was structured. Varane, Sancho, Marcel, definitely, players to look at. Scott, really not great in this pre-season first half. Fred done well, nice chip. And then the second half, obviously, the young players, very scrappy game. But early signs there of a structured press. Players looking to play forward and recycle the ball. Bruno played well. It was interesting.
DJ, how you feeling about that?
You know what? I'd be lying if I said, it's only pre-season, let's not get carried away. I'm getting carried away.
Yeah.
I'm getting carried away. Good game of football. We saw, again, sort of some of the basic things that we wanted to see. We wanted to see a bit of Ten Hag. We wanted to see his identity on this team. We saw little bits of that today. Constant pressing. We did it for one half anyways, because obviously the players changed, but constant pressing. Some of the passing at first was still a bit last season, but you could see the players started tightening it up. All in all, good games, some really good stand-up performances. Jadon Sancho, Charlie Savage, Marcel, and then here's the negatives though. Here's the negatives.
Oh.
Still some of our players, still look a bit jaded. Rashford, Donny. So those players need to get back up to speed for this season. But overall, decent game.
Overall, decent game indeed. I mean, I don't think many people would have seen that result coming beforehand. We were talking about, let's just hope we get out of it and it's not too embarrassing.
Yeah.
Completely opposite. If anything, we got to stop ourselves from getting carried away, which is amazing. But anyway, guys, look, we'll wrap it up there. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe button right-hand corner. Also, if you do wish to become a member of the UV Members Club, link is in the description box below. Do what Tabaslaw did as well. Gifting out 5. The UV Members Club is ever growing. Anyway, Flex and KG, of course, they'll be giving their reaction from Bangkok as well. Plus, there's plenty of content coming up in the next couple of days. We're out of here. Have a good one. Peace.